Jesus, what a fucking... I'm like, fuck you, dude. What the fuck? All right, here we go.
Observations with Robert Meyer Burnett.
Well, greetings, imagination connoisseurs. Once again, it's I, your Duke of Dope Discourse, your master of fun and wonder, your viceroy of verisimilitude, whatever the hell else names you want to throw on me. I'm Robert Meyer Burnett, and this is Fully Articulated 26. I can't believe it's the 26th episode of a show that was only going to be one episode long. And if you really think about it, that means there's actually 52 episodes of this because we have what? Toys. And that's just not a show title. That's a man. That's a myth. That's a legend. That's Az. That's heel versus babyface himself, my co-host, my favorite Yorkshireman, your favorite Yorkshireman, everyone's favorite Yorkshireman. Az, how the hell are you?
Off center. I'm just gonna lift. There you go. I think I'm okay now. Yeah. I've got the return of my jippy tummy, you know, and so I woke up today. I've been in bed for the whole day. And then it got round to around 5 p.m. and then so I've got to try and just get up and try and get moving and just pretending that I'm alive.
Would you say then that you are fully articulated today?
Semi-articulated.
So this is going to be our last show of the year.
Yes.
Our last show of the year. I just want to take this opportunity to talk about what a fine fellow you are and to let everyone know that streaming with you has been one of the highlights of my 2021.
Oh,
talking about.
I've loved doing these streams. These have been great.
These have been great, and I loved doing. I was hoping we'd have our prisoner toys, but they're not going to come till like March or something. But hey,
yeah, from January to March-ish. But
and I ordered a bunch of extra stuff. I ordered stands and T-shirts and coffee mugs and whatever else they had. Whatever.
Yeah, I think I've ordered a couple of mugs. Maybe a T-shirt, I'm not sure. But yeah, then we got the full package anyway. I think I ordered maybe a couple of inflatable rovers.
Ooh.
Extra.
I think I might have done that too. You know what I'm going to do is
different stuff. I'm
going to chase the cats and the dogs. Although my dogs are pretty big, they'll probably eat the rovers.
No.
So I got I don't know where my black and gold Spider-Man suit is. It's somewhere in transit. They shipped it on the 24th of November from Toys Wonderland, but where is it? I don't know. I keep looking. They say it's in transit. But I did get my whatchamacallit. I got my Rescue. I know you had Rescue, but I did get Rescue this week. I haven't even opened it. Maybe I'll open it on this stream. But there's a few things I wanted to show because there's one figure that was dropped, a third-party figure, that I have to have.
Well, first of all, I gotta say though, I was pretty disappointed with the Rescue.
Oh, really?
Yeah, because it was sold as a
die
cast, and it's plastic. I don't even know where the bloody die cast is on this thing. You know, it's like there's like a couple of panels maybe that are die cast.
God,
but
that's what she said, man.
Just a plastic toy. So I was very disappointed by that because I was hoping it's going to be a nice little die cast chunk, and no.
Yeah, I used to have nightmares about girls asking me, "Where's the die cast, man?" You know what I mean? So what are you going to do, ladies? That never happened to me actually in my entire life. Just saying. I always brought the die cast. Just saying. So I got to say, I'm a big lover of Mad Max. They've never done licensed Mad Max figures. Yeah. One of the figures that they have announced that they showed, the Warlord. Dude, a Morton Joe from Fury Road coming out from Premier Toys. I mean, are you kidding me? Look at this rooted hair. He's got his breathing apparatus in there, looking all badass with his guns And he comes with a lot of stuff, man. He comes with, like, you can see realistic under the mask detail where he's like missing his face. This is it's not sexy. It's like the breasts of a dog to scrub for the customer. It's not sexy. So really excited about this figure. I want more. There's a couple of third-party Mad Max figures coming out. But then they released, look, I shouldn't have sold my Samanosuke from Onimusha. Asmus Toys, is it Asmus or Erasmus? They have a licensed figure coming out from one of my favorite video games of all time, Devil May Cry.
Oh yeah, Dante's.
And here's Dante. They're doing the deluxe version. Here's the deluxe version, and comes with all these accessories. I love it. Comes with I don't remember the guitar in the game. Perhaps I'm missing something, but Dante. I mean, if you want him to front a rock band, there he is, and comes with some very cool accessories and multiple head sculpts. I've owned third-party Dantes before, but I thought, you know what? This is the luxury edition. I guess the luxury edition. So you gotta have the luxury edition. So I don't know. What do you think? You any of those turn you on?
I love the Joe. I think
it's good, right?
I think I might have a punt on Joe. I'm not sure on Devil May Cry. I've never really played Devil May Cry. That's no. I played the first one.
Yeah.
And then I think I got the second, and then I wasn't impressed with the second.
No, the third one was fun because there's time traveling and Jean Reno's in it. Or no, that's Onimusha. Pardon me. Right? That's Onimusha.
I love the first Onimusha game. That was wonderful.
Yeah, I love
the second one. Not so much.
Yeah, no, those are great.
Yeah. So I don't know about the. I'm not too sure about the Dante. I mean, it's a great looking figure, though.
Yeah, I mean, I have to say I'm not in love with the exposed chest. Not that he doesn't have a beautiful exposed chest, but I mean, I kind of like it. I mean, maybe that's how he appeared in the game, but I don't remember just that. I mean, I'd like to see a little bit more. It feels a little like I want to see an undershirt or something, but it's still, I'll get it. But now, Hot Toys dropped a figure this morning. Yeah, and I from The Mandalorian, because you can't get enough. Stormtrooper Commander. Now, I already have I have a Sand Trooper. Well, this is another exclusive. I don't know what this is. Dropped it today. I thought this was going to be out for a while too. I don't know if it just arrived. It's a re-release. Oh, is that what it is? Well, there you go. What do I know? 25 of them on order.
I have 7.
You have 7 on order.
Think so, yeah. Because I'm taking the pauldrons off 6 of them, so I've got regular Stormtroopers, but they all have the same aesthetic, same, slightly dinged.
Right.
And then keep the shoulder pad on one for the commander.
Now, here's a figure that I didn't pre-order, and I'm angry. I hope I can still get it. But they released the Ocean Master from Aquaman.
Ah.
And, I mean, first of all, look at this. I think the face sculpt, at least in the mouth area, is terrific. But, man, and then look at this, dude. Look at this outfit and that trident. Bruh. I mean, I'm sure they're not sold out, but after these pictures have been released, this is some dope-ass shit, man. Man, I gotta get that. Now, here's a close-up. I mean, I still think the head sculpt looks... I mean, this is okay. I mean, it's a third-party figure, but you really see the actor here. I mean, he looks great. And maybe, the rest of his face is not as good as you might want it, but yeah, no. But damn, son. I mean, I love it when my ocean masters have big tridents.
Great look.
Yeah, and I can't wait to get that blue suit from the new Aquaman. The how they have that
stealth suit that he's got.
Yeah, that's really, 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 really cool. So those are stuff that came out. Terrier from Norway asks if you got your Starship Troopers figure.
No, not yet. I have bought it, but I haven't got it yet.
Yeah, I'm waiting for So Toys. They shipped me my Night Vigilante, so I should have that. So I gotta say, man, So Toys has been killing it this year. I mean, I was looking at what I've got from them. I got the Butcher from The Boys. I've got the Green Arrow figure. I got the Robin figure. And then there's another figure. Well, I got Night Vigilante coming, but I think there's one other figure that I'm forgetting. And
I got Night Vigilante as well.
Yeah. And then Rorschach from Watchmen is due to drop this week. And after looking, they put more accessories with him. I might want to get a second one because I want to have a Walter Kovacs because he comes with the sign that says the end is nigh. So I just want to have him like in front of, like, I want to do a giant figure display with just him walking past all the figures with the end is nigh, and have like a huge, just long, in all of my Modja cases, just have him in the middle, just looking off to the side at any passersby. Just to have that.
Centerpiece.
Yeah. So you said you got stuff coming in, but you might have a tragedy. Somebody might have ripped you off, but you never know.
Yeah, I was meant to have a delivery today, which is shown by the courier to be delivered, and I got a knock on my door when I was like I said, I haven't been feeling well last week or so, and just jippy tummy. Don't feel particularly ill, just just tired and I'm taking some time off soon anyway.
Right.
And so when I got the knock at the door, I just said just leave it on the doorstep because it's I live in the middle of nowhere type of business. It's cool here, and so when I fell back asleep, woke up, got out of bed because I got this. And then went downstairs, opened the front door, and nothing.
Oh, man. Well.
So I don't know if somebody went past and saw it and was just like, oh, let's just be opportunist and have a grab. But we'll see. I know that one of my neighbors has got delivery, and one of my other neighbors sometimes, if they see a package on my doorstep, they have been known to take it in for them and then just look after it until I knock. So I'll knock on their door as well, and we'll see. But but I got so many different things in transport. Apparently, this was just one.
Right.
But I have received another email saying now that the Doomsday Sayer is delayed again.
Oh,
so one moment it was meant to be shipping, and then the other then within a week it was just like, oh no, we cocked that up. It's actually not due. It's delayed. So I don't know what is going on, but I got a lot of stuff on the way.
Well, I gotta say, my new favorite, and your new favorite toy company. Figure company Exo6 dropped another good. Let's take a look at this bad boy. That's right, Q in judge's robes from obviously the pilot of Star Trek: The Next Generation and the very last episode. All good things. I mean, I love the Delancey head sculpt. I mean, what's funny? I think the Delancey head sculpt is going to wind up looking better than even this looks now because their photography. It always looks better in person. So I'm really excited that they made this. Now, I know you had your Janeway shipped to you. Did you get it yet?
Not yet.
I haven't got it yet either.
Oh,
As a matter of fact,
it has shipped.
I have to. I have it from a very good source that I keep forgetting to PayPal him the money I owe him. And he'll ship it to me. He's already got it packed up and ready to go. But I gotta say, X06, I was told that the Mirror Spock will arrive in March because of the Chinese New Year. I mean, the fact that they put up these toys for pre-order and we get them within 2, 3, 4 months, it's pretty incredible. So,
yeah.
And I've been told they're going to release at least 14 figures in 2022. 14. So, not bad. I don't know what they're going to.
The other day, we counted 7 or 8 that think are coming out based off pictures that we've seen.
Yeah, but I mean, I think I've heard they're going to do 2-packs. They're going to do aliens. Ooh. They're going to do all kinds of. Here's the thing. They know what's up. X06 knows what's up. So I think that's pretty cool. As I said, I got my I won't open it if I'm packing all my stuff up because we have to move. So I'm not happy about that. But we found some places. We're looking around. I'll set up the ultimate Robservatory, and I'll finally be able to do like figure collection videos and all that. So,
I did get a couple of things arrive this week though.
Oh, you did?
A couple of Christmas presents to me from
other people.
From one Martino Simone.
Oh yes, I'm still waiting for my Christmas presents from Martino.
Well, he was incredibly generous, as you know, people, earlier in the year, not too long ago, just a couple of months ago, where he purchased both Rob and myself the Playmobil Starship Enterprise.
Yes.
The Enterprise, which is absolutely unbelievable. And then Martino contacted us a couple of weeks ago, and he sent us a Christmas present, the Playmobil A-Team Enforcer truck with the A-Team, and also the Playmobil James Bond DB5.
Yeah.
So,
and that
Martino, what a guy!
I can't. He's the best. I don't know what we've done to deserve his generosity, but man, let me tell you, I watched that video of that DB5. It's dope. I mean, I just like the fact you can actually have Captain Kirk and James Bond. You can put Captain Kirk in the ejector seat of the DB5 if you want, or you can have Captain Kirk
maybe Sulu
driving the DB5.
Ooh.
I think I might do that. Put Kirk in the. And I'll put James Bond in the command chair of the Enterprise. Switch it up.
I wouldn't put Bond anywhere near Enterprise in case he started crying and asking for his mummy wife.
But that's the Sean Connery DB5.
Oh, is this the Sean Connery DB5?
Sure.
This isn't the Craig. Okay.
Yeah.
Oh.
Are you kidding? Can you imagine the Sean Connery Bond unleashed on the Enterprise? Ladies.
He'd be backhanding Ensign Rowe.
Ladies,
Yeoman,
sure.
Yeah. Yeoman Rand will be getting some.
Let me show you how we do things in Scotland.
Let me show you how we do things on the Enterprise.
It's, what can I get for you?
Can
you imagine what Yeoman Rand? What can I get for you, sir? Well,
a dry martini.
I mean, come on. No one would ever use the replicators the way Bond would.
Oh, he'd just be abusing the synthahol.
No, there's no synthahol in the Enterprise. That was in the Next Generation. The original Enterprise.
Okay, he'd just be getting pissed then.
No, I mean, because everybody had to have bottles of booze. Scotty has his booze. McCoy has his booze. There's some. The Enterprise is not just full of teetotalers. There's some real drinkers on that ship.
What is this?
So,
green.
It's green.
Green.
Oh, Uber Geek. Uber Geek saw Spider-Man No Way Home today.
Uh-huh.
You going to see it? Uber Geek says, I saw Spider-Man at the cinema, and I now wished I hadn't. I feel you will disagree, Robert, but what I saw was a complete deconstruction of Spider-Man and the villains, as well as unnecessary political messaging toward the end and mid-credit scene that was a complete bait and switch. I'm done with Marvel.
Wow.
Wow, that's uber geek. I don't know what that means, and I don't want to know because I want to see the movie first. But I'm going to have to get back to you on that. That's interesting. I haven't heard... You're the first person to say anything like that, so I don't know. People are going nuts over this movie. But we'll see. Hitchhiker42 says, hi, Robin Az. I hope XO6 will get a license to make Doctor Who figures at some point and not rely on Star Trek figures as their only IP. Your thoughts? No, Hitchhiker42. I want a dedicated Star Trek toy company. That's all I care about. I want as long as they're high-end output. I do not want it besmirched or sullied. They've already having to sully it with Discovery.
Yeah.
Which could, I mean, I don't know. Heather Caden, longtime executive producer of Star Trek, was gone this week, so hopefully they won't have to make figures they don't. But I think that I would love to see
destroyer of Star Trek.
Yeah, a woman who didn't understand that Klingons were not bad. I mean, she said Klingons are bad. They're just bad. Really?
Klingons have always been shown off as being bad.
I mean, clearly she's actually never watched anything beyond. And even the classic Star Trek, the Klingons, the first episode where the Klingons are introduced, Kor, played by John Colicos, was actually a very compelling, interesting character that bonded with Kirk, even though Kirk was undercover as Barona, and you respected Kor. You understood what he was not some mustache-twirling villain, even though he had a great mustache.
He did have a great mustache.
He did have a great mustache. Ubu Roy says to you I profoundly apologize for calling the British icon Postman Pat a dimwit on the real BBC yesterday, and for falsely accusing him for being unable to deliver a parcel to Az. Mea maxima culpa to Postman Pat. I have no idea what any of that means, but I appreciate that Ubu Roy takes responsibility for what he said to you, and
responsibility.
So, there you go. Oh, Buford T. Justice asks, hello, Az and Robert. Do either of you have the Iron Man suitcase armor from Iron Man 2? A buddy of mine wants to sell me his, just wondering what you both think about it. Well, there's two versions. There is the original plastic version, and there's the die-cast version. Do you have the die-cast? The die-cast version is dope as fuck.
I don't have either.
If you know what, I think
it's the Mark IV, isn't it?
Yeah, both of them are worth getting. It's a very cool armor, but some people don't like it.
I like it. It's just that the diecast is the suit up, so you don't get the full. You just get him in preparation of putting it on. You don't get the full armor.
Oh, I don't have the. I've got the original. I thought they did release a die-cast version of that armor.
I think for pre-order at the moment, there's the suit up Mark IV.
Oh, because I thought they made another one. Maybe
I don't think they've, but I don't think it's it's like in various stages of going onto the body.
I'd get it. So someone says your volume is low compared to mine, but you sound good to me.
If I, oh no, that's Dr. Disrespect. No, sound fine.
Yeah, maybe it's a little. I don't know why it's a little low.
If I put in any closer, then it's literally right. So,
maybe my volume is too loud.
Maybe.
Let's just take a gander.
Maybe I'm not projecting as much because I'm feeling a bit rough.
Yeah, if you're feeling rough, dude,
normally I'm projecting like a Shakespearean
I mean, I could
actor.
bring it down here. How about I bring it down here, and now we're like around the same volume. How's that, people?
I feel like I gotta go lower now. I gotta go low.
So I have something that something new. I'm curious whether what would you say about asking a viewer of this show to come on with us right now to
Sure.
talk toys. So, okay, here it is, guys, girls, gentle beings, kind souls, however you identify across the 28 known galaxies. We've never done this before. I've done it on my other shows. If you've got a good camera and a good microphone, we're going to let you on. I'm going to throw out the link to this show right now. But if you better have something to say, you better have a figure. If you don't have a figure, if you don't have something to show, you better have something to say. Don't just come on and say some stupid shit. You better be articulate. We're articulate guys here. We're fully articulated. So here it is. There it is. It's in the chat. If it's in the chat, you want to come on the show. So there, it's out. We'll see. Now, Emil Johansson says, oh, this is a good question. Is fan service good or bad? Is it just theme park movies?
I don't think there's anything particularly wrong with fan service per se.
If it's done well.
It also has to rely on the writer having actually something to do with the fan service properly. So let's just say if you wanted to do the Nightfall storyline, but you wanted to do it in film form, that's fine. That's technically fan service because you're taking a specific storyline from the comics, a very well-known one, and then you're putting it into movie form. But if you end up with a Star Trek Discovery version of it, then yeah, it's going to be absolute pants. So there's nothing intrinsically wrong with fan service. It's how the fan service is utilized.
I love that you said pants. That's a British term that I've always loved.
And also, there's a difference between fan service and pandering. They're two different things altogether.
I have to say, we have somebody who's been here before, and he might not have a collection of action figures, but I would say as a Brit, as a Yorkshire man, you're going to very much approve of this new guest. We're going to bring, he's got a box. We're bringing on Ken. I want you to take particular notice of what's behind him, but also he's got something to show. Welcome, Ken, our first guest, by the way. Ken on Fully Articulated. First of all, Ken, please introduce yourself and tell us, where are you?
G'day. Great to see you guys again. And as I've been watching your stuff for ages, keep up the great work. And yeah, my dad's family is from Yorkshire. Awesome stuff. Good to see you again, Mr. Burnett. And yes, I am from Western Australia, and it is currently 4:30 in the morning. I just finished a 7.5-hour stream on my channel.
Wow. Did you drink? Because
I did have some figurines.
Look at this, dude.
Can you put Ken in the middle at all, or can you shift Ken to the middle window?
Oh yeah, I was just doing that because it shows figure.
Pushing you around.
Yeah, I can put you in. I can. What I can do is make you a little bigger. So Ken, that is a figure that I've looked at.
Ah, the Osiris.
Yes. So bring you into the middle there.
TP League. Yep. So I only just picked this up and only got delivered. I pre-ordered it about 6 months ago when you ordered your Tutankhamun. Ordered it about the same time.
So bring you in there.
Only just arrived. I did do a little sneak peek and then I stuck it back in the box because I've got to move house soon. I thought, well, I don't want to set it up yet, but I will reopen it and we'll
so you have to move too.
Yeah, I've got to move, unfortunately. So I've got to move all the whiskey and all
I know.
Memorabilia and
So it's from the same line as the Tutankhamun figure, right?
Correct. Yep. So you got the Bast, you got the Horus, Anubis, all the rest
They're
of them. So
really
I got
cool.
the Osiris and I got the. They are awesome. Awesome figurines.
Now you're gonna make me want to buy all of them.
I was looking at them after I got this, and I looked at it, and I went, "Oh, I want all of them now.
All of them now.
All the colors."
Yeah. Because they come in. I like the fact they come in different colors. You can get the black versions, the white versions, and then you want all of them. But you got to get Anubis in black.
Yeah, I want to get the Anubis in black. I want to get the Basset. I'm not sure. Probably in silver. I like the Horus in silver. I got this Saurus in green. So when I got on the internet back in the early 90s, a Saurus was my alias. So I've always used alias as Saurus. So I had to get an Asaurus because that's my character nickname. And
by the way, I gotta ask you, where'd you buy it? Where'd you buy it from?
Sugo Toys here in Australia.
Oh, okay.
Yep, so they're stocking them, and I've got a couple of them that are actually on special at the moment. I think it was the poorest in silver without the wings. It doesn't look like it's actually got the wings. So this is the base.
Oh,
sexy.
yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Wow, nicely packaged.
Base.
So that's just the
package.
Wow.
Just the base with the waist stand, and it's fully articulated.
Hey,
that screws in. Nice. God camera.
You know, let me I want to go full frame on you on this because I want to see. Hang on a second. Let me just add you in, if you could, for a second. I'm gonna go full frame on you for a minute here. So that,
there we go.
Wow, dude, check that out.
And look at the detail. They got like a broken pharaoh there. Yeah, bit of broken sphinx. Look at that.
Wow, that is really
This has got some serious hefty weight to it as well.
Wow.
Yeah. Yep.
That is a beautiful.
And I have seen a couple of people talking about you actually need to use the stand because the weight in the actual figurine itself is quite hefty, so you actually need. Yeah, but this is fully bendable, so you can put it in any pose that you want. But that is a sexy base.
That is a sexy base. Wow.
All that base. So we got that.
And this is kind of an original IP for them. I mean, it's not like you can license ancient Egyptian figures.
Martino's just tweeted at us as well.
Let's check that out. First of all, can I just say, every time I've seen you, I just look at those whiskeys and they're, oh God. Now look at that. Wow.
Yeah. So that's the front of the box. That's the back with a nice little punch it.
Yes, master.
Wow. Oh, look at that. So is that the black version?
No, this is the green. So I got the green version because Osiris was the Egyptian god of the dead, but before that he was the god of like agriculture, and so they would worship him before the crops and all that stuff. So
the green version, of course. Now, see, now of course I have to get this. God damn it! One more thing to buy. I don't have my. You know, it's funny. My Tutankhamun's paid off. I paid it off a while ago, and don't have it. Wow.
Destructions, of course. And then we go. Oh, you got to check out this head sculpt. Is pretty epic. God camera.
Yes, master.
Wow, dude, I gotta get set up. Oh, look at that!
Look at that!
Oh my God! It probably is based
exactly.
on.
That's what a few people have said. It looks very much like your Brenner.
Dude, Az, what do you think of that shit? Come on, dude.
That is absolutely incredible, man.
Wow.
Like I said,
these guys are knocked it out of the park.
That just looks like Yul Brynner's face.
That is bad ass,
like,
dude.
Even the detail on the actual the serpent, the snake. Put that focus.
Look at that, dude. Look at that. Look at the eyes, man. The highlights that are painted in the eyes. That is some dope ass shit. Wow.
And he's got one ring on the left ear. And then he's got a bunch of rings on this ear. That is sexy.
Dude.
Damn.
I'm feeling a stirring in my loins.
Oh, I'd say a doctor about that if I were you. So.
Just saying. Look at that. Wow, okay, well, hang on. Let's go full frame on you here again.
So pretty much, there we go. So there's the figurine. God camera. We'll get some close-up shots.
Wow, look at that.
So he's got a nice muscular.
Dude. Yeah, is that a Fison body? Or
Yeah,
they
it's
use
a Bison. It's a Bison. Yep, it is Bison. So it's all flexible and it's all soft material. Yep. So it's got the full 29 points of articulation and
Body that I want for the Skyrim figure that's coming out.
Wow, that look at the cloven hooves.
Yeah.
yep, got cloven hooves, which I'm not too keen on, but they are pretty cool. I mean, I'd rather see some epic boots with spikes or something Klingon style, but yeah. They're
Yeah,
still
but
pretty
dude,
cool.
come on, he's an Egyptian god.
Yeah, exactly. He's a god.
That
And I
is-
really want the whole set now.
You know, I
and
got
then you get-
Tutankhamun because he came. Wait, hang on. Now, what's this? What do we got here? Show us this. What is this?
So that's a shoulder guard.
Oh
It's got
man, look at that.
that's got
God,
nice. Yeah.
it's great. That's so cool.
Yep.
Wow.
And then you got like shin guard.
Wow. Wow.
Really great detail. And then you get the standard hands, and then you take this out, and then we get some more goodies. There's like 3 layers. It's freaking epic. So you get the shield.
God damn, look at
The
that,
shield.
man. All right, sir.
Deposit.
This is amazing. Wow.
And it
now,
looks
is,
like
is
a
this
chunk of
die
steel.
cast or is that just plastic?
It's all plastic.
Okay.
So it's all resin. Obviously, it's been.
Yeah, but still, it's look at the
Yeah, it's
look at the
actually full
painting even
resin.
on the back. Wow.
Yeah, I know. That's what I meant. It actually looks like a piece of steel.
Man, I'm stoked.
never done
I'm
any-
stoked to get my
yeah.
Tutankhamun. I didn't realize these figures were this good.
Oh,
Wow,
they are
dude.
pretty specky. And then you got thigh guards. So you get all the armor, so you can figure it however you want, how much armor you actually want to put on him. And most of all the figurines, and then you got some forearm greaves. Sexy greaves.
Those are great. Wow.
Focus. There we go.
That is some dope ass shit right there, man. That is God. Now you've God. You know what? There's just more stuff to. I need to get rich. I need to make a movie that makes money.
You and me both. Look at this sword. I love this sword. I mean, this is just plastic, but it looks.
No, but the paint ops are
Like it's,
fucking incredible. Look at that shit. That is so dope.
Yeah.
That's his gladius. You know,
Yep.
like a Roman soldier.
It's a little bit long for a Gladius, but yeah.
Yeah, I guess it is a little too long. It looks shape
And then you
of
got
a.
this sexy staff. Look at this.
By
sexy
the way, a
staff.
PlayStation 2 game I still love, Gladius. That is a wow. That's dope.
And then you get a second piece that you screw in that goes in the base. That looks like a big spiky thing you'd impale your enemies
Yeah,
with.
well, these are great. I mean, I keep looking at these figures and wanting to order them all, but you know, I got the Tutankhamun one because I saw Tutankhamun when he came to America. The display, I didn't see the dude. I saw the
Yeah, I saw the
artifacts.
similar thing here. It came to Australia. Got
Yeah.
this. So it's got the Y in the cloak as well. So you
Wow,
can pose it. Yeah.
wow, what a
Nice
great
bit of kit. Very impressed.
That is a very,
impressive.
very impressive figure. So yeah, look at that, and all that booze, man, all that booze. By the way, I have to say, very technically proficient. The lighting you have is very much on point, sir. Well done. Now you've given me the whole. I love the Alexa shifting your cameras. Really well done.
Oh yeah. She's my slave bot.
Oh, there you go. Now what do we got there?
God camera.
Yes, master.
Got a bit of 7 and 9.
Oh, there you go. Now, are you going to collect the Exo 6? Because they're making 7 with that outfit.
Yep,
the
I'm
Marina.
definitely getting the 7 and 9 in the tan. I just saw they announced Q from Counter at Farpoint.
Yep,
I'll be grabbing
and
that
all
one.
good things.
and all good things. And I was a little bit. I'm not sure whether I want to get the Mirror Universe Spock, but
What do you mean? What?
I'm tempted. I'm tempted.
What?
Yes, there's a Mirror Universe Spock.
No, I
it's
know
on
that, but
order.
what would you say? You're not gonna get it? Come on, dude. Come on, man.
I kind of want. I just want Spock as Spock, but I do like the Mirror Universe.
You'll get
I'm
that,
kind
but
of-
that's one of the great. Come on, man. You can't. You got to support XO6 just for making that figure.
I know. But I'm trying to move house and save money and shit. You know.
Me too, but that doesn't mean you should not shirk
Yeah.
your responsibilities buying action figures.
That is true.
I mean, would you
Most
stop
toys
buying
ones.
boozes? Come on. Would you? What's the
Nope.
plural of boozes? Is it boozes or boozeye or something? Booze, bougie,
Booze.
just booze,
Boozes.
boozes, different boozes.
I don't know what the plural is. I mean, it's probably got some weird term similar to what you have with, you know, a murder of crows. It's probably something weird.
I love a
like
murder of crows.
that. I love an attempted murder when you got two crows and you're like, oh, that's just a murder of crows. You can't call it a full murder. It's an attempted murder.
Lynch Designed says, dang, the session is full. Lynch, I can only get, Lynch Design says, maybe next time, Rob, please like and follow, subscribe to these dudes. Well, Lynch, Ken's been here. He showed us something. I'm perfectly willing to get you in. So, Ken, if I were to
Yep,
say
I
thank
can
you for
jump in.
being here, that was amazing. By the way, can people find you, obviously, on social media? Tell us about your streams.
Yep, so Scotch Down Out on YouTube, and then obviously you can find my social media links to all the other stuff on there. But yeah, if you're into whiskey and hanging out, and we do a whiskey trek show.
I would love that. Uh-oh. Well, he does a Whiskey Trek show. At least you got to see him. Find him there. That was Ken. So Lynch Designed. I'll disconnect him out. Okay. Let's see if Lynch can come back. Try again. Al Lynch. You're going to have to wait again. We got Alex all the way from Colombia. Although I don't see or hear him. I don't know why. Oh, there you are. Alex, how are you, sir? Hang on, let me hang on before you say anything. Let me just bring you on, Alex. Alex has been a longtime imagination connoisseur. He was on the Midnighter a lot. Alex is coming to us all. Alex, don't let me tell people where you're from. Where are you coming to us from today?
I'm coming from Colombia, but I'm from Mexico City.
Can you boost your volume a little bit?
Oh, sure. Give me 1 second.
And
Give
look
me
at that
1
collection
second.
behind you. I love the collection. You got the Star Wars hot toy collection behind you.
Thank you. Give me 1 second. How's that?
Pretty
Is
good.
that better?
That's better.
Cool.
All right,
Perfect.
so tell the folks at home watching Fully Articulated, we got our favorite Yorkshire man coming back, but we got you from Colombia.
Yeah. Yeah, man.
So, dude, I got to ask you, you stoked about seeing Spider-Man? What's up?
I am excited, but I'm not going to be able to watch it till next week. So I have to stay away from
What?
spoilers. Yeah.
God damn. Does that bother you? Are you
Yeah.
pissed?
Yeah.
Are you annoyed?
Yeah, like I wanted to watch it. Yeah, pretty annoyed. I really wanted to watch it, but it is what it is. I'm gonna have to wait. Stay away from the internet because people are spoiling everything.
Dude, people are fuckers, man. They're just
Yeah.
destroyers of joy. I'm sick of their bullshit.
Yeah. Like a friend went to a press screening in Mexico, and it didn't took him 5 minutes to message me and try to spoil the movie. It was like,
He tried to spoil
don't
it
do
for
that,
you?
man. Yeah. Like, oh man, this you're gonna go crazy when you see it. Like, shut up! Don't say anything. Don't say anything. Like, give us mortals a chance.
What a douche. I don't like that.
Yeah.
All right, so
Yeah,
since
no,
I got
me
you here, first of all, let me ask you, without getting into detail, how you feeling?
I'm pretty good, man.
Okay, that's
are you?
good. Good to hear. Good to hear. Now, I'm because I was thinking about you, but I gotta ask. Let's talk a little philosophy about Hot Toys figures. Clearly, you're collecting some Star Wars. Az is back. Az does not know you, so I want to bring you on.
But I know him.
Oh, I know you know Az. So, Az, we got Alex Montano here. Alex is coming to us from Colombia.
Oh, nice.
He is a long-time viewer of this channel. He is a Star
British
Wars.
Columbia or just regular Columbia?
No, Colombia and South America. Like Colombia, the country. Yeah.
Can't get the British Columbia bit right, you know.
You can't
Yeah,
get but I
lived-
got to tell you,
but
the
I
late
lived in British Columbia for a while. So.
yeah, he
Okay,
worked.
okay, it's
Alex
different.
worked in the film business, but now Alex, big collector of hot toys. You're collecting Star Wars, as we can see behind you. I would ask you, you know, Az, of course, is trying to build a clone army that I'm convinced he's going to try and take over all of Yorkshire with once the army is big enough. So,
Here's hoping.
so I would ask you, Alex, what are some of your favorite Star Wars Hot Toys figures? Do you like the Mandalorian, and are you going to be collecting? Do you collect Mandalorian figures?
I do collect Mandalorian figures, but I think that they are abusing the line a little bit. I think there are too many, and they could release other things right now. I think they're just focusing
Alex,
too much
it's the
on
only thing that's
Mandalorian.
selling.
Yeah, it's the only thing
Star
that's
Wars
selling. Yeah,
selling.
yeah, like that Kylo Ren figure is sitting there in Sideshow since what, like 6-7 months. Doesn't sell out.
Yeah,
Doesn't
because
sell out.
but that's because it's from the sequel trilogy. You can still
No,
buy.
yeah.
It's so
But
sacred.
Rick
People
sold
just don't
out.
want to touch the sacred cow.
I mean, listen, man. Az is he's building an army. Az,
Oh, man.
do you have any sequel Stormtroopers?
Oh, fuck.
I bought two when they came out. I sold them immediately. Yeah,
Good.
yeah. Like I pull them out of the box. I'm like,
'Cause,
what's this shit? Yeah, they're pretty bad.
No, my army is a clone army. It's
Oh.
501st that's being built. I haven't got a single sequel trilogy hot toy.
That's good.
Well, let me
That's
ask you
good. I
both.
would never.
We've seen multiple trailers for the Book of Boba Fett. How do you guys feel about what you've seen? Az, what do you think?
If it comes with a sleeping bag, I'll be happy. Because the trailers there's nothing. There's nothing in those trailers at all. There's a couple of bits of walking. There's a couple of bits of pretty basic. I'm not a bounty hunter. No, you are. Boba Fett ruled with fear. I'm going to rule with respect. Why? No, it's kind of like there was nothing in those trailers that got me remotely interested or excited. But I do like the look of Boba Fett.
I do
That's the
too.
only thing I can say that's
I mean, I think that they probably don't have all the effects done. They're probably working furiously to finish it. What about you, Alex? Are you
not the
'cause
effects I'm worried about. It's
Dude,
the script.
I
and the
know,
story
but
and the
I'm
plot
kind of excited. I'm kind of excited. I got to tell you, I'm excited. You know.
But hold on, sorry, Alex. Before we get you in,
No worries.
but Robert, what are you actually excited about? Are you excited because we're getting a Boba Fett series, or are you excited about what you've actually seen in the trailers,
No.
which has made you feel excited?
I will say this: I think the trailers have been, like you said, sleepy, and it's perplexed me. And because they shoot the show using the volume, the stagecraft technology.
Yeah.
You know, walking around because they don't have giant locations and all that. I think you're right. I think what I'm interested in is I want the Book of Boba Fett to be Godfather 1 and 2. I'm hoping that that's what I want from it. I want it to be the Star Wars version of The Godfather or Goodfellas or better yet, The Godfather meets Scarface in the Star Wars
That'd be
universe.
cool.
That's what I want. And I'm hoping that obviously they're kind of promising that, but as you said, right now all we've seen are glimpses of like, you can't. I'm going to give them the benefit of the doubt. I love the fact that they're doing this, but what I want, just like you said, I want great scripts, I want a great story, I want an epic crime story in the Star Wars universe about.
This is Robert Rodriguez. This should be violent. This should be gritty. It should be dirty. It's going to be PG, and it's going to be no blood, and it's going to be sterile.
But they get some really good action. Like the episode that he did in Mandalorian had some great action. It was more violent than other episodes. So, I mean, you can
Yeah,
get
but it
some
was also
cool
a little
fight
bit
scenes.
cartoony and a little bit clowny, and the way that they did the boulder bit and the way the stormtroopers can't hit. Make stormtroopers a threat again. You know, when stormtroopers can't hit a barn door, they're not interesting.
Well, the episode with Bill Burr, you know, when he tells that story, that was pretty brutal. I think Robert Rodriguez, didn't he direct? Did he? No, maybe he didn't direct. I'm not sure who directed that episode.
He directed the Boba Fett episode. It was episode 6 when they steal the child. Yeah.
But that Bill Burr episode was great, and when he just straight up murdered that dude, I'm like, fuck yeah, man, I want to see this show.
Yeah.
So Alex,
this can be dark.
I think it'd be dark. So your what do you only collect Star Wars Hot Toys figures?
No, I collect other things, but mainly Star Wars.
Now, are there other than, I think you're right, the Mandalorian? I mean, where's our Mace Windu? I want to get a Mace Windu figure from Hot Toys. I mean, I don't
think they're gonna make it anytime soon.
But I really was enjoying. I mean, I was enjoying the releases from the prequel trilogy. I thought that and the Clone Wars stuff they've been doing is very cool. I love their Lando release.
I need to get that one.
You know, what about you, Az? I mean,
the Bespin Lando.
Yeah, the Bespin Lando.
Beautiful.
Where's Bespin? I want Bespin Han.
Yeah.
Where's
it's been
Bespin?
years and they don't.
They've been teasing it. Okay, well, let me ask you both. Az, give me your top 3 most desired Star Wars Hot Toys.
It's a really good question. I would say Han Solo and Hoth.
Oh, that's a good one. Although Sideshow did a good one.
Yeah.
Yeah, I reckon Hot Toys could do a better one.
Yeah.
Deluxe version on Tauntaun, of course.
Yeah.
That'd be one. I would like to see the Twi'lek dancer from Return of the Jedi.
I would so buy that.
I would buy that. I would buy that in a heartbeat.
I buy that every Friday night, wishing it was her. No, I'm just kidding.
Yeah, just wishing it was.
I'm like, baby, can you sing Lapti Neck for me just one more time?
Ooh. It's just so hard because all I want to do is like get the rows and rows of Kenner toys.
Right.
All the pictures of the Kenner toys and just literally go through, scan through the Kenner toys ones and be like, I'll have a one of them, and I'll have a one of them. God, man, this is so tough. I think something like an Admiral Akbar as well.
That'd be cool.
Yeah, that, you know what, I would love that. I mean, okay, Alex, I throw it to you. What would you like to see?
Bespin Han, number 1.
I gotta say, Bespin Han's my number 1. You know, I've got the Jazz Inc. Millennium Falcon cockpit right here. I would really like to have a Bespin Han, and they've been teasing it forever. I have the Hot Toys DX Bespin Luke.
Yeah, and they were gonna make a new one, and it looked pretty good, and just they don't announce a pre-order.
No, and the Bespin Luke was a 2-pack, so he's beat to shit. Because I'm paying off the Jazz Inc. gantry. You know, and if we move into a new house, if we buy a new house, and I build a new observatory, the first thing I'm going to do is pay off that gantry, have it sent to me, and bolt it to the wall, so I can have it sticking out and do the whole display.
Not where you're going to take an eye out, though. You know, like towards.
No, it'll be toward the back.
Another wall or something.
It'll be. I'll have the module
corner.
cases, and it'll be like in the center of the module cases. It'll stick out, so you can look, and it'll have the blinking lights. You know. This will be great. I'll figure it out to power it with a USB, so I can always have those lights on.
Yeah.
So Bespin Han.
I would love, like, it's not a very popular figure, but I would love a Bib Fortuna just to go with the Sideshow Jabba. Like, I think that would look
I've got the
amazing.
Sideshow Bib Fortuna. It's pretty good.
Yeah.
They made a big,
I would
but,
like that.
but
Diecast C-3PO would be the third one.
well, I have that. You know, I've
You
got
have
the
Machinations.
I've got the that I think that might be. I think that's one of the best. It's a collaboration. Is it hot? It's Metacom and Sideshow. They collaborated. It is by far. It's actually inside one of the greatest Star Wars figures ever because the wiring on the inside and his eyes light up. You pick that up. That figure has to weigh close to a pound. It is a heavy figure. It's a great, but I agree. I mean, and then I also have their version of the diecast R2D2, which is really also good.
I have that one too.
I think I'm on the waiting list for that.
It's really
I have
good.
that one too.
Which
What's
is
yours, Robert?
There are so many that they need to release, but I think that right now I don't know what. I think that we're gonna see Mandalorian releases. I don't see them announcing that Bespin Luke anytime soon either.
well, I think you know what's really interesting from a philosophical standpoint. If you look at like what X06 is doing with the Star Trek license, the problem with Hot Toys and Star Wars is that Star Wars was never big in China because it was never released in China when it first came out.
Yeah.
So they didn't have Star Wars. So you don't have this sort of ingrained love of the Star Wars franchise, especially by the owner of Howard Chan of Hot Toys. So they make the Star Wars figures for the international market. So I don't think there's sort of an ingrained understanding, like as you were saying. Can you imagine if you're the owner of Hot Toys and you grew up with Kenner Star Wars figures, you'd want to make every single one of those figures as a Hot Toy. Like where's Max Rebo and the Rebo band? Where's the Cantina band?
So cool.
You know,
With face and shit, you know.
by the way, Shane O'Reilly just threw in a hot dog.
What?
So there you go. So
I threw a few hot dogs in the toilet just then.
oh, are you okay, dude? Can you?
Oh, I'll survive until the end of the episode. Don't worry.
All right, you sure? All right. Well, because I don't want to keep you here.
I'm
But
looking real pasty though. I can see that. Holy shit! You know that's like.
well, if you gotta go, you know, I
next
don't want
level
to.
pasty.
I don't want to keep you
No.
around.
I'm okay. I'm okay.
All right, you
I'm
sure? Now let me ask you this. I'm going to ask you both of you this question. The title of this episode is "Have you been naughty or nice this year?" Santa Claus is coming. Do you think Santa's put you on his list? Have you been naughty or nice? Santa
I
visiting
think
you
I've
this year?
been nice. I think I've been nice. Have I?
That's only you can say. It's only in your heart.
I
It's
don't
what's
know.
in
I
your
think
heart,
only other people can really say, can't they? I'm a
No.
little bit biased myself.
Well, by the way, Shane O'Reilly sends in a connoisseur and a face where he's wondering what's going on.
Oh, okay.
I don't know.
I
What
mean, yeah, I think this year been head down doing my due.
Rob Altus says you don't.
Added extra shows to the roster.
Rob Altus is worried about you. He's worried you're not feeling well.
It's okay. I've got a bug. You know, I've clearly got a bug, and I've just got to get over the bug.
But I appreciate you
I
soldiering
don't
through.
I don't feel ill. I just feel tired. That's all. Tired and pukey.
Well, Alex, I mean, to ask you, I think you've been. I would give you a dispensation, but have you been naughty? Because I don't know. I mean, I only see you on this channel, and you're always smiling. I know the things going on, but still, that doesn't mean you haven't been naughty. Do you think Santa Claus would think you were naughty or nice this year?
I think you would say that I've been nice this year. I think I've been nice this year. Yeah, I've been nice. I think so. I think so. But it's my opinion. So maybe other people think that I haven't been the nicest.
Well, let me
person,
ask you this. So Santa deems you nice. If he brings you a hot toy figure, what hot toy figure would you want him to bring you?
I would want. It's a difficult question because we want all of them. So it's,
Yeah.
it's like
Yeah, but
actually a
bro,
really
it's
good point,
I
man.
like
It's a really
Santa's
good point.
he's gonna bring you your favorite one. You didn't get it pre-ordered or whatever. you could get one hot toy figure from the entire Star Wars line forever, what would it be?
Oh man, even if it hasn't been released or announced, I would love a Return of the Jedi Vader.
Okay.
Yeah, but I don't know if it's one that I don't have.
The
I don't know
Sideshow
why,
made
but
a Return of the Jedi Vader.
I had it years ago. I think they've been just reissuing it.
I have that.
I do too.
And you liked it?
Yeah, I do too.
Yeah,
I like it.
The one I had, I don't know, like the body felt a bit small. And I wasn't a big fan of that. And then I bought A New Hope Vader and it felt too big. And then the Empire Strikes Back was perfect.
Was just right.
Yeah, so I need to get that. I have I guess it was the 2-pack of Vader and Tarkin. Was that for Rogue One?
Yeah.
That's the 2-pack. I got that. Man of War 665, Neighbor of the Beast, says, "Stop eating the floor prawns, as." By the way, Man of War...
No, I refuse to stop eating.
Man of War 665, Neighbor of the Beast, has been fighting the good fight. I really appreciate over the course of the time we've done this show over the last year. He has been a staunch, very loyal supporter of the 1/12 format. I appreciate that. I appreciate the fact that he's stuck to his guns and fights the good fight. Of course, he'll never win, but I do appreciate that he continues to fight the good fight. So, thank you.
Have you noticed that they have they've announced the Spider-Man Doctor Strange hot toy?
Yes. Oh, I forgot to bring that up. They did. We talked about that yesterday. That's why I didn't. Oh, yes. The Spider-Man. It's basically the same figure, same head sculpt, but different. I can go. Let me go get those to show you that. Yes, the hot toys. I can't believe I was remiss. Oh no! Wait, hold on. Let me go get these pictures. Because they are the Doctor Strange. They're pretty cool. I mean, they haven't really changed the actual Doctor Strange figure himself, but it is pretty cool. So for those of you, if you haven't, I have to say, I was talking about this the other night. I do think the Doctor Strange figure, the Hot Toys Doctor Strange figure, is absolutely one of my favorite Hot Toys figures. It's a great, beautiful figure. And this figure comes with a die cast, the table that he casts a spell on. It's not, I mean, but not die cast, die, what am I saying?
Diorama.
No, the lights. What's it called? You know,
Cool.
LEDs.
LEDs. Die LEDs. That's what. Yes, the word I was looking for was light emitting diodes. So
Okay.
that's what I was looking for. So
Almost there.
here is the Spider-Man No Way Home Doctor Strange figure. Now it's the same figure that was released pretty much. And by the way, one of my favorite Hot Toys figures, same head sculpt, but it comes with a lot more accessories, including this, well, different accessories. So it comes with this really cool diorama base with this conjuring table, and this table has light emitting diodes in it, so it does light up. And it's a great figure. And if you know, I would say if you like Doctor Strange as a character, I would absolutely advise anyone to get this figure, because this is, to me, this figure, it might not be as sexy as obviously a die-cast Iron Man figure, which I think are the pinnacle of toy design ever. But I do think that these figures are amazing, and this is something new. So here is, this Doctor Strange figure comes with this diorama arcane magic base, where the table will go to, that doesn't come with anything, not a previous Doctor Strange figure, but this is a great figure. What do you guys think?
I really
Yeah,
like
I don't have a Doctor Strange, so I missed out on the Infinity War one or Endgame one, whichever one it was. So yeah, I wouldn't mind that. I wouldn't mind that, sticking it in.
It's really great. I have to say, the clothing. I mean, you can really see on this figure. It's very layered, and it's very the tailoring on it. It's really good. And if you've thought about dipping your if our favorite friend, neighbor of the beast, wants to ever go, if he ever decides to man up and go 6 scale, this is the figure he should do it with. Just saying. And you know,
Nice.
I know you're the
But
neighbor
that
of
would
the
take him
beast.
to man up, though.
Oh, you don't think he can?
No.
Well, I don't know what to say.
I would buy it. That's pretty cool.
It's pretty cool.
I
Yeah, it
really,
looks like
I really like that integrated to Spider-Man with that crazy
Oh,
base. Like,
It's beautiful. That integrated Spider-Man suit is great. It's
Yeah.
so good.
yeah, like
So-
I think that one's worth every penny, in my opinion. Like, it's only the base is beautiful.
Wait a minute. I got to call out my moderator, Joshua Levesque, right now. He says, I've already seen the post-credit scene from Spider-Man No Way Home. It's leaked onto YouTube. Joshua, you disappoint me. Watching leaked material on the internet. How dare you? Although he does send a super chat in. So, all right. Don't think you're going to buy Absolution from me, because you won't. Just saying. So anyway, Alex, one last question, before we'll see if anyone else will come on board. Obviously it's been an interesting year for you. What are you looking forward to in 2022?
Just getting better. So I'm having some health issues right now.
Yeah.
And
Are you conquering them?
that's it. Yeah. I'm being brave. So yeah, just fight through that, get better, and start a good year next year.
Well, cheers to you, sir. You're obviously a
Cheers.
valued member of the Post-Geek Singularity, and it's great to have you here.
It's
So-
great seeing you as always. And it's great talking to you. Take care. And hope to
Thank
see you
you,
guys
Alex.
soon.
Have a Merry Christmas and a Happy New Year.
You too. Take care.
All right, man. Alex, he's a great man, and he is a long-time member of this community. All right, as I ask you, look who is here. Lynch Designs himself. Looks like Lynch was able to jump on, and I think we're going to add him to. No, I don't think. I know. We're going to add in Lynch. I've never met Lynch Designs, but he's been a great supporter of this channel, and he's been on other channels that I have been on, and it's going to, or maybe we have. I don't know. He looks great. This is great. You're gonna love to meet him. I'm gonna put him in, and Lynch. Hang on. Give me a moment to get it all looking well. And change the name so we can see you. I'm glad you were able to jump on. And hang on. Let me change your name as I'm bringing you on. It's hard to do this live, but... I know you're wondering, what's going on? Why are you being, quiet live? Welcome, Lynch
Well,
Designed, on
I-
this stream.
I just went to check out that post-credit scene, which is essentially just a trailer for Doctor.
Well, that's what it
Great.
is. It is.
Yeah.
Lynch Designed, welcome to the show.
What's up, dudes?
What is up with you? First of all, let me thank you. You've been a great supporter of the channels. Thank you for all of that. Very much appreciated. Now, you look like you've got some boxes in the background. What's going on?
Oh, dude. I don't recommend moving during the holidays. And I don't
Nah.
recommend moving at all, actually.
I'm right there with you. First of all, where are you coming to us from? Where are you at?
Texas.
I don't mess with Texas. Where in Tejas are you from?
Down on the border, where all the fighting's going on, the alleged fighting.
Alleged.
Down the border. Down in El Paso.
Oh, nice. So when you watch Ridley Scott's The Counselor, do you Suarez and all that. Juarez,
Oh, yeah.
pardon me. Juarez.
Sicario.
So, yeah, there you go.
There
So,
you go.
are you living Sicario?
Yeah, pretty much. Great Mexican food, right?
Okay, now I'm looking. You got Mysterio right behind
I
you.
hope so.
I do.
El Paso, I really do hope so.
So tell me about your Hot Toys philosophy. You big collector. Like, how many Hot Toys do you have? What's the deal with you?
So I'm having a problem like most collectors, and that would be that you need everything. And you and then you want to buy 2 of everything. So, and it's not just Hot Toys. It's like 3-Zero's killing it. It's like everybody's starting to kill it. So
Toys, man. I gotta get two Rorschachs, bro.
You know, I need to get Nightwing so that I can take those light up batons and give them to the Nightwing we're gonna get for Arkham Knight collection from Hot Toys, because you know those aren't gonna light up. So yeah, I'm trying to figure out how to curate my line, but I love everything. And now that 3-Zero's got the Robotech license, I'm
Wait
screwed.
Wait a minute. Wait. What?
So Harmony Gold and the original creators of Macross in Japan settled all the licensing rights. And so now 3-Zero has picked up Robotech, and you know what they did with the Bumblebee and like the diecast? Oh, they're gonna kill Robotech, dude. They're gonna kill it. And
bruh, are you fucking kidding me?
no, that's a thing. And they're gonna make more Joes, not just Snake Eyes and Storm Shadow. They're gonna expand that line. So I'm just like, but with the new Robotech stuff, I'm just, just waiting.
Dude, between the die-cast Valkyries, the 1/48th scale, the 1/60th scale,
Right.
between Yamato, between Bandai,
Yeah,
are you,
Bandai's been killing it.
bro? I've got a 1/20th scale Strike Valkyrie that I have not put together. That is over there. That is in a box that's bigger than my head, bigger than my torso. This is terrible news.
I can't wait to see you build your Andromeda.
What's right over there? I'm waiting.
Dude.
You know, I just sent more money to my Japanese buyer. I don't know if you watch the Hachette videos, but
I do. I checked him out because of you, and then I went, oh shit, I'm so glad I'm not into this.
Dude.
Because they're sick. Everything is so sick. I mean, last night I watched the first 15 minutes of 2205 again, even though I can't understand what they're saying, right? Because it's in Japanese with no subtitles.
Dude, they've taken the Bowler Wars and Arrivederci Yamato and turned it into one thing. I'm like, first of all, I didn't even know the Hachette Yamato existed. The only reason that I'm okay with it because I have the 1/350th scale kit. But the fucking the Andromeda kit, you've seen the Hachette videos.
Yeah.
I mean,
they're massive.
Fucking huge.
Because the biggest kit you can really find of the Andromeda right now, I think, is 17 inches long.
Yeah, right. This is 4.5 feet.
Yeah, yours is on a whole new scale. So, but it throws me back to when I was a kid, because I don't know if you remember, Rob, I wrote you on episode 742. I told you about growing up in Alaska with autism, and then Shang-Chi.
I love that letter.
Yeah. And then basically, when I would go to visit my grandparents in Tacoma,
where my grandparents' furniture store was.
That's where I got introduced to Star Blazers as a kid, because, like I was super young. I think I was like 6 or 7 back then, maybe. But I remember 2:30, 3 o'clock, Star Blazers came on, and I was a fan ever since.
By the way, I have to point out that my drink, everyone always calls this out as my own urine. Manowar 665 Neighbor of the Beast says,
that's Zevia.
Rob, is that apple juice or is it just sterile and you like the taste? First of all, I just want to say it's sterile, and I like the taste when it's coming from a beautiful lady. That's all I can say.
Oh,
This would be
wow.
Zevia, okay? But I just want to make and Kinky Sphincter says for as Gluck Gluck Eyes, a third-party Dark Side Anakin is up for pre-order. Hot dog, hot dog, hot dog, hot dog, hot dog.
What?
Yeah.
Toys
Don't even know what to
Wonderland?
say.
Hey, did you guys see that the Stormtrooper commander dropped from Mandalorian in Hong Kong?
We did.
Yes.
Yeah, we were talking about that earlier, which is amazing.
That's good to army build, I would say, since yeah, it's a problem, right?
It is a problem. It is totally a problem, and I don't even know what to say about it. So let me ask you both a question, because as dipped out, can I have the two of you just pinch hit for me for a minute?
Sure.
Yeah. I've just seen that there's another third party, essentially Goblin Killer figure up for grabs now.
Well, Lynch,
Nice.
you're gonna have to be me for a minute. I'll be
Okay.
back.
No worries.
So, gentlemen,
hi.
you guys, there you go. Take over the
Hey.
show, Lynch. Go
Az-
easy on him.
Az, I got a question for you.
Sure.
Did you end up picking up the Street Fighter Ryu figure? Are you gonna get that?
I'm pretty sure I've pre-ordered it.
Yeah,
I'm pretty sure I pre-ordered it, but I don't know when it's releasing. I'd have to go through my Toys Wonderland purchases because I don't know half the shit I've got on here at the minute.
do
to be
you
honest with
know if a Ken is coming?
I don't know.
Dude,
I
if
do
Ken is
not know.
coming, then I'm in.
But
Because
I
that figure
definitely-
looks excellent.
Well, I think the Ryu looked great.
Right? It looked right out of the video game.
Yeah. I really like the kind of different muscular design,
Mhm.
and I'm not sure exactly where I pre-ordered it from.
Mhm.
I think it's Toys Wonderland.
I believe
But,
Sideshow's got it too.
Has Sideshow got it? Let's have a look.
I think
let,
so.
let me stick in. I know that I didn't order it from Sideshow. That I can see. Hold on.
Hmm.
Sorry, I got one monitor. Yes, I did overlapping the other, so I can't see what I'm typing. Let's have a look. Now they got some decent statues,
Yeah, I know they had the statues, but I could have
but
swore
it's
they had.
yeah. I'm looking at that figure. They got the evil. That's the evil Ryu, which is smaller. Yeah. Here it is. Here it is. So they do have the 6th scale Ryu.
Yeah.
It says July to September of next year,
Hmm.
but it looks
Fantastic. right?
fantastic. I can't show it with you because Rob's not here, but it
Right.
looks absolutely fan freaking tastic.
Because I was watching the show when he showed it to you, or somebody showed it to you, and I think I remembered that you pre-ordered it, but I just remember
Yeah.
looking at it right after, going, "This looks amazing."
I'm looking at my anything that's got anything to do with Ryu. Yeah. Okay. I know where I ordered it from now.
Where'd you get it from?
I got it from Iconic Studios. ACONIQ. Iconic Studios.
chat up.
So that's where I put my pre-order in for there. And that was back in beginning of October.
Nice. Yeah, that's back when I remembered you guys talking about it. So is there anything else coming up that you're super stoked on?
I'm enjoying a lot of third-party things at the moment.
What did you think about Hot Toys announcing classic Loki in that little video reveal?
Hot Toys?
Yeah. You didn't see that?
They're also going to do a classic. They're
Yeah.
going to do
They're doing classic Loki.
Yes.
Loki
I'm
Gator.
back, boys. Just
Yeah. Right, Rob?
yeah.
I'll wait to see what their version's like then.
Well, what's interesting is they released the video.
And Rob, while you come
It's
back,
a silhouette, right,
I
Rob?
need to nip off to make a deposit.
Okay, you go. I appreciate it. That's okay.
Rob, it was like a silhouette, like the lights behind it, right?
Yeah, but they didn't. I mean, here's the thing. Richard E. Grant's one of my favorite character actors. As a matter of fact, I've been working on a project for a long time that I want him to actually be in. And I've had Xevious doing storyboards with him drawn into it, and Hot Toys didn't even announce. They didn't show the head sculpt,
right?
And the So Toys version I thought was killing. Like I don't love the
So's head sculpt was like on the money.
It was on the money. So good. By the way, it's great to hang out with you. We should do a show together.
We're doing
we're doing it Monday night with Lael. Yeah. But we should
do something.
We should do something together. Totally do something together.
Yeah.
I thought it was great. It comes with alligator Loki, frog, Thor, whatever it's called. And yeah. So, but what's really interesting, like Justin will say, there's competition. And I'm curious what Hot Toys is going to do with that. The problem is, So Toys will have it out a year and a half at least before Hot Toys.
It's because not only is, being in manufacturing and going to all the factories in Asia, doing what I do for my job.
Wait a minute. You go to factories in Asia?
Yeah.
You should start a toy company. Come on, man. Let's get some licenses for some really obscure shit.
I know like a ton of people over anywhere in Shanghai, Dongguan, like.
Do you speak Chinese?
No, but I got plenty of friends over there, so we're good. We've got there's factories in Vietnam, mainland China, Korea, Taiwan, like the whole bit. So, but a lot of times I hear people talking about manufacturing and the issues and things that happen. Like what's going to come up with this Loki thing is they're going to say, oh, this is why, this is their response to So making the classic Loki. And I'm sorry, people, but there are lead times. There are big lead times involved with tooling and creating these things.
Yeah.
They didn't make this figure after So. It's most likely that it was in development at the same time.
Agreed.
It's just So-So's going to get it out sooner because it's probably smaller runs.
Yep.
But you got to remember, people that don't know that these factories are very specific. There's not too many of these factories. So you have to get in a queue to get your production runs done. So
okay.
a lot of times you'll have accessories and stuff made in Korea, and then you'll have other stuff made in China, and then they have to bring it all together. There's a lot of moving parts. Well,
let me ask you this. I mean, So Toys, when they're doing their classic Loki, and they don't have to pay a licensing fee.
Right.
Because it's third party. And that I think what people don't quite understand with a lot of these figures is the reason that Hot Toys is probably let's call it the Ferrari or the Lamborghini, the supercar of action figures, is because they have to pay those licensing fees.
Absolutely.
And they're not just they're paying the most expensive licensing fees in the business. They're Marvel, and every time they do a head sculpt, they have to go back and get a new, if they knew a new Robert Downey Jr. head sculpt, they have to pay for that.
Exactly.
and every actor has to be remunerated. Remuneration.
Well,
They have
think
to be
about it. It's a
remunerated.
re-up. It's a re-up on the contract, right? Every
Right.
time that they do a new head sculpt, it's a re-up on the contract. So I'm kind of happy for, Mr. Morrison, because his face is on every clone. So,
Yeah, it's
so
Morrison.
he's getting paid. He's finally making bank. You know.
Well, I have to say that, like, kudos to Disney. They could have recast that role.
For sure.
And they didn't. And I have to say that here's the thing. I can't stand the sequel trilogy. As a matter of fact, I can't stand much that J.J. Abrams has been involved with from a theatrical standpoint. And I know there's been a lot of people that, as I've heard from Paramount recently, they're not happy with my criticism of their work. And on the other hand,
who?
yeah, and but I like other parts of their work, like the whole the lit verse I've been a fan of. I literally have hundreds of Star Trek novels, and I love them.
There's so many things that I can pick apart about J.J. Abrams from a film standpoint.
Oh yeah.
It's like the way that I look at it is going back to the 90s and comic books and how everything was a splash page and everything was an alternate cover. That's what I relate to JJ's work, because as a whole, this is going to be very unpopular, I'm sure, but as a whole, it reminds me of just splash pages and stunning images, and the content isn't really there.
No.
Like, why would you would never light up the bridge with the way that he lit up the Air
Well,
if
if you look at the bridge in the classic series, it's dark. It's dark and everything's
a reason.
So it's illuminated, so you're not looking at reflections. I mean, the fact that light is reflecting in the audience's eyes. Can you imagine being in a military operation where there's light shining on you, where you're going like this? Is you might have to make military precision, militarily precise.
It would never happen.
No, it's also stupid.
But I loved Alias.
There's substance and there's no substance to JJ's.
Yeah.
Okay, by the way, this is the best. You know what? I've never met Manowar 665, Neighbor of the Beast, but I love this guy because this is genius. Not just because he just sent me a great tip, but this is a great witticism. This is great. Funny you mention it, Rob. I've been feeling the heat from my fellow 1/12 Chads for taking it so easy on the two of you. I have to say you're on point, and this has been some of the most fun I've had all year. However, in 2022, the gloves are off. Well, let me just say, Manowar, Neighbor of the Beast, Manowar 665. I'm. You know what? Since Lynch is here,
over.
I'm going to ask I'll ask Lynch. Are we willing? I mean, I'm willing to take the 112 Chads on. I need the two of you, and I need an army behind me of 6-scale warriors, the likes of which we have never seen. Az has been building a secret army the way a James Bond villain would in his own lair. I would say, are we going to be able to repel? Because I got to say, those 1/12 scale warriors, they're small. They'll crawl up in your ass and plant a grenade, and it'll explode before you even know it. Maybe that's what's happening to Az even today.
Maybe I've got my guards. Yeah, maybe that's what they've done.
I mean,
although it's more out the mouth than the ass.
Is that how it happened?
Whichever way.
Is that how it happened in the episode of The Boys? It was a 12 scale action figure.
It could have been. Yeah. I mean, the fact is, when you see a 6 scale figure, you would not stomp on it. 12 scale figures, yeah.
I will say this, though. The Mezco armored Batman 12 scale combined with the Jazz Inc. 12 scale Justice League Batmobile, pretty sick.
That's pretty sick. By the way, Neighbor of the Beast comes back. He upgraded his membership to this channel. He says, "Merry Christmas, sizists."
Yeah.
Check the stream elements. I'm not giving the boss lady $20. Throw that towards something nice and no fucking chairs.
Right? That's why I had to send that to Justin last night, because I don't think a lot of these guys know that there's other options, so you don't get that huge cut from YouTube.
Well, yeah, that's why you get stream elements. I appreciate that. I very much appreciate. That's what Man of War did. It's it's. I have to say that this community, the action figure community, admittedly, it's a strong but insular community on YouTube, is one of my favorites, because there is an inherent joy to this community, and I want to throw out Man of War. Thank you for the support, Martino Simoni. We've had so much generosity. Chris C, who just sent me the Judge Anderson figure, just because. Lynch, you, sir, have also been very supportive of this, not just me, but the entire community. We have a really supportive community out there, and, it wasn't something I was aware of until this year. It's something that's sort of arisen, and we really have a very supportive community, and I've sent things to people, too, and it's pretty great. So a hearty thanks and a happy holiday season to everybody who is out there, and people have helped me out. People have helped other people out. Found things that we wanted, or I've found things I've know people have wanted, and it's a pretty great community we have here. So thank you all.
This community is pretty amazing.
It's really creative as well. That's what I really enjoy about it.
I mean, as somebody sent him the coffins from Squid Game.
Yeah.
Oh,
custom built me some coffins for Squid Game with some extra little bits inside.
So I know that the Darth Maul Clone Wars version is probably coming with a cardboard box for his
this sarcophagus, yes.
So what I'm gonna do is I'll probably scan the lid because of the detail in it, extrude it in like Rhino or something, and then I'll 3D print one.
3D print.
And then I'll install a light inside, and then I'll let you guys know, and then I can just send you the parts or whatever.
Wow.
Because it's just gonna be cardboard, and that deserves something a little bit cooler.
Yeah, I mean, I ordered 4 Coruscant security guards as well for that, so they could go around the sarcophagus.
Yeah, absolutely.
And guard it as it's being, moved in transit or whatever you want.
Like Rob, after Monday's show, I'll tell you off stage what I'm doing for bases, but it'll blow your mind.
Oh, well.
Yeah, and then you can pass that on to Az. But yeah, don't forget, like, when this first batch of Shang-Chi figures come out, I got you Wenwu and Shang-Chi. So when those come out, Rob, I'm going to fly to California and deliver them to you, because I got plenty of friends in SoCal, dude. And then maybe you and Elizabeth will want to go out to the Yard House or something. I'll take you guys out to dinner.
What, are you kidding? The Yard House? We'll take you out. Come on.
Whatever, dude.
No, I mean, that would be amazing. I
want to do something for Az, but the guy's so hard to shop for. I don't know if you watched his shows.
I'm in a different country as well.
Dude, what we really look, my dream is we have an international. I know it's hard to travel, but I want to go to Europe. And I want to go and I want to see Az. I want to pick Az up. We're going to go see Martino Simoni. We're going to go to the Golden Eye Dam because he lives there. We're going to drive his restored Lotus 7. and what we should do is if we could get a posse together.
Yeah, that'd be amazing.
And go to Europe. And then also go to Hong Kong, go pick up.
Dude, my passport's current.
Yeah, well, I'm still waiting for mine to be renewed. But I think we need to we got to step up this YouTube thing and start going international. We got to start traveling. I want to go to Yorkshire. I've never been to Yorkshire. I want to go see my favorite Yorkshire man. I want to go to the pub. I want to play some darts. I want to drink some pub food. Fish and chips, maybe.
Pub grub's good stuff, man.
Vinegar.
Yeah, let's go. And let's just travel around the world. I mean,
let's just. In a world where we can barely leave our houses, let's travel around the world.
But that's the act of defiance.
Oh, I know.
If we're gonna be part of the rebellion, the real rebellion, let's go. Let's travel.
Yeah.
Japan aren't letting anyone in.
I mean, I haven't. I haven't been. It's been a long time.
You couldn't pay me to go to Australia.
Come on, gotta go.
Oh, I totally want to go. It's just are they still on lockdown?
Well, it's coming back up. I mean, craziness.
Oh, dude. Yeah.
But yeah. I mean, I think it's one of the great things at this holiday season. I am grateful for the communities that we've had and the friendships we built over the internet. But it would be nice to see people. It would be nice to do these broadcasts like live with a great laptop and a couple of cameras. If you could, and you could literally take great setups. I mean, in a backpack with
you can now. For sure.
and absolutely go and do some really great live streams. Like, how much fun would that be? To go to Norway and see Terrier, or to go to the Swedish-Italian border or wherever. I don't quite know where Martino lives, but I can't Google Earth his house. One day I will, because I'm going to go steal some of his cars and go for a joyride. But it'll be great. And
I just think it's that connection that we're missing, right? We're doing virtual connections where it's pretty awesome that you can talk to people from around the world, but that actual human connection, I think we're missing that. And it'd be nice to travel all over again. And it would be nice to actually hang out with people in person and do all of those things that we used to do.
No, I agree. And how much fun would it be, like, to announce that you're doing, like, I always thought that one of the great things, like, you could probably get people to sponsor the trip too, not like viewers, but an actual company. Like, I got contacted by a company the other day that wanted to give me a gaming a chair. I'd love to have it, a gaming chair. And they're like, we'd like to give you, and I'm like, great, I'd love that. And I said, I'll even make you videos about the chair. I'm like, if I like it, I'm not going to just shill for you. That's another thing.
Right.
Rob, you're a Marvel shill. I'm like, no, I like Marvel comics my whole life. I mean, that doesn't mean I love everything, but what I'd rather do is have companies sponsor us and go on trips and do live broadcasts and say, like, hey, here we are at Secret Base in Hong Kong at the headquarters of and apparently they have no interest in that, but whatever, I understand. But that doesn't mean, like, I would love to go to Eagle Moss.
Oh, you see my new camera, Rob?
You have a new one?
Yeah.
What'd you get?
Scooch it over. Hang on. Let me go full frame on you. Let me see what you got. What'd you get there? Let's see what you got as. Ooh. Now, who makes that?
This is the Pocket 2. I can't remember how to turn the freaking thing on. Oh, there you go. Turned it on. There you go.
Wow. Is that handheld so you can take that anywhere?
Yeah, this is handheld. It's got a screen here. 4K.
Wow.
Camera is on the rotating part.
So it's
here.
like got a gimbal.
Yeah, it's like a little gimbal to keep it nice and still.
Who makes that?
This is the DJI Pocket 2.
Wow, that's tasty.
So this is going to be the if I twist it and turn it, you can see how the head is kind of staying.
I need one of those when I walk the dogs. People are all pissed.
Well, yeah. I ain't gonna lie to you, Rob. I tried to watch it. Is the only way that I could describe that video.
Dude, I gotta tell you,
to watch it.
I mean, people are like, that was just a lark. I'm like, I was like, I'm holding my phone. I'm like, I'm gonna go live stream. It was, turn
it off, resets.
But if I could go now, can you pair that with a phone, and like, could you live stream to YouTube with that?
Yeah, I can. Yeah, you can live stream with this. And there you go. And then you put it. It's got its little
That's sweet.
protective.
That's
cover
really
here.
cool.
Doom.
Yeah, look, I was walking two dogs with two different, not to make excuses, with two different leashes and my phone, trying to.
I know, Rob. I know. I saw it.
See, this is. What
That was just
this is the
some
type of
random
you need.
thing. Yeah, you're a filmmaker. You can't even shoot straight.
Yeah.
How your nose? Everyone's like, Rob, I appreciate your nasal grooming. Thank God. I mean, that's something. I do groom my ears, and my nose. What can I say? I do. I'm a metrosexual in that way. Let me just say. What can I tell you? Bodily grooming is important. I keep everything freshly shorn. You never know when action is going to be called for.
Action Jackson.
That's cool, man.
That's sick.
That is sick. Yeah, I want one. I want one.
I want fun.
Well, listen, fellows.
I have one more question for you.
Lay it on us.
Did you get any of the Bandai Macross like
Frontier?
140, yeah, or any of the 148 scale, 172 scale? Because I look at that, the Chojokin line or whatever, I'm like,
dude,
I have to purposely not look at it because I will have to get into it. But I know 3-0 doing Robotech, I'm already in.
I gotta tell you a sad story.
Okay. Tell me they weren't in your freaking storage unit, Rob. They were in your storage unit?
Dude, I had 25 Yamato 148th scale Valkyries.
Oh, dude. That's heartbreaking.
No one. I mean, you cannot understand the depths of my Soul of Chogokin line.
Mm-hmm.
I still have some.
Right.
I mean, I think about it, the anger. You know, it was just a weird confluence of events where I was working. I was so in deep on Star Trek, and I literally switched over my debit card. The real problem was, so if those of you who don't know, I had a storage locker for 12 years, meticulously organized. And I never thought like I paid it off every month. The problem was in Hollywood, the storage place that I had was my monthly fee. It had grown almost 4 times what it was. I had a contract, so no one ever has a storage locker for that long.
Right.
Why would you? And I had all my stuff in there, and after less than 45 days, because I didn't know I'd switched over my debit card, I didn't know that, and when I noticed that they hadn't charged me, I called up and I said, "Hey." And the management had changed over, and they didn't know who I was, and because of, they auctioned off my storage locker, and there's probably about there's probably $100,000 worth of stuff in there. My entire collection of first edition hardcover dark fantasy novels, like signed by Anne Rice, to Rob. Anne Rice, the stuff I lost was irreplaceable. I had every Lego, the original Lego Ultimate Collector's Series Star Wars stuff. I had the X-Wing, you name it, the walker, the AT-AT that walked. I had every single UCS Star Wars set, Lego set. The stuff that was gone was, and here's what, to add insult to injury, I had the guy who bought it call me up and say, "Hey, there's some personal items in here you might want."
Oh, hell no.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, no.
And he gave me the personal items, and I'm like, how about my books, man? How about the books that I've spent my life going to signings and having them sign? I mean, it wasn't even about the monetary value of all the stuff. It was about the fact that it was a collection of stuff that I collected over the entirety of my life, and a lot of it was very specific to me. There was die-cast things that my parents bought me when they went to Hawaii in the 70s.
So like all those little like die-cast Mazingers and stuff
Dude.
like that. The little tanks with the drill bit,
Dude,
like
there,
that stuff.
there was so, and it was so, like, here's the funny thing. You would think, here's one of the problems I have with this country. If you have a storage locker for 12 years, and if somehow you've paid your rent every month, and then 1 month goes by and something doesn't, there's no automatic payment or something. Nowadays, everyone is so quick to dismiss. It's like it had been like 45 days. And I didn't even know that my payment hadn't gone through because I had a new debit card. It never occurred to me. I was like, I didn't think about and here, ultimately, yes, it was my fault. It was my fault. But those Yamato Valkyries, the 1/48th scale Valkyries, I don't know if I could ever go back and get them all again. You know, there was one. It's orange, and it had the AWAC.
Yeah, it had the communications. Radar.
I love
thing.
that. And the thing of even the Yamato I like the Bandai, the Macross Frontier. Those Valkyries were dope too.
Yeah.
And I had all of them. And it's it's because the Japanese stuff you just.
Could you imagine this episode of Storage Wars?
Dude, I can't. It's so, you know what? For a year, I couldn't sleep well. I was angry about it. By the way, I went there the day I was one of those fucking Michael Douglas psychos from Falling Down. I went and watched them load up all my shit into a truck.
Oh,
I watched them. I sat there and I was, it's funny. It was one of those moments where I'm a kind, gentle person, I'd like to think. But there was a fury that was burning in me that day that I'd never experienced before.
Yeah.
And it was like, I was like, this is monumentally unfair. And what was crazy about it was when they told me that they had auctioned off my storage locker, the amount of rent that I owed was like $450. And they had auctioned off my storage locker for $2,600. So I got the difference back. So they sent me back the 2,000 whatever. And I'm like, it literally was my life. It represented an entire life of collecting stuff.
Rob, this is too heartbreaking to listen to.
Dude. And I went there and I tried to explain, like, and I'm like, look, but this is all my stuff. They're like, well, we're sorry, sir. We've already auctioned it off. And I'm like, I've been a customer for 12 years. And 45 days go by and you've sold, didn't you think? And the funny thing is the people that ran that place, I knew them. It was the same people for 12 years. So it was this weird confluence of events. It was my new debit card and the fact that the people that took over didn't know me. So perfect storm. And I know, you know what? It's funny because I have to tell you, I was watching what happened in America and Kentucky. I was watching the people that lost their lives. I was watching a guy just today. His neighbors kept bringing in their, not to be morbid, but their dead family members.
Ugh.
And it made me think about this. I'm like, it doesn't matter. I was watching this thing about what happened with these tornadoes and people that lost their lives. I'm like, you know what? It's just stuff. And none of it really matters in the grand cosmic scheme of things and the infinitude of the universe. It's just stuff. And you know what? If I want it back, I'll make a film project that makes more money, or I'll get another job and get rich doing something else, and then I can buy it back. None of it's really that important. When you think back to it, look, it's great that we have things that give us happiness in our lives. Collecting. Absolutely. And I think our toys and things are celebrations. To me, I've always seen them as celebrations of other people's creativity. They're things that people wrote, designed, acted, drew, whatever, created, and they're representations of other people's creativity, human creativity, that gives us pleasure, which is inherently optimistic. And we celebrate the creativity of others, hoping it fuels our own. And I think that's great. I don't need the totems of it as much as I would like to have those Valkyries back. I don't need the totems of it all. And if I can get better ones. They're making better stuff all the time. And I look at it this way. Yeah. One day I will shuffle off this mortal coil and people will understand, why would he have an entire 1/48th scale collection of Yamato Valkyries? Why? Well, because they transformed.
Because they're sick.
Because they're fucking awesome.
Yeah.
But it's all relative. I mean, for this holiday season, I think it's important to remember, I think I find, to be honest, more joy doing YouTube streams with people such as yourself. I mean, I didn't know Az. I might never have met Az, my favorite Yorkshire man, until we met over the internet. And at the end of the day, he and I have spent more time doing Prisoner reviews, doing these shows, doing Squid Game reviews, and celebrating what we love and getting to know one another and talking to other people, talking to you, Lynch, talking to people like, I mean, I love the fact that Man of War 665 Neighbor of the Beast, we're going to have a 1/12, 1/6 scale war in 2022. Isn't that more important? Isn't that more important? By the way, Man of War, I know your name is Man of War, and maybe you're referring to a sailing ship, but let me tell you, our 6th scale army, if this is going to be an end game battle royale, we've got Jazz Inc. on our sides. Az has the Justice Mobile. You might get your 12th scale Justice Mobile, brah, but he will stomp your ass. So when the battle comes.
New Ecto 1 coming.
It won't be Man of War, Neighbor of the Beast. It'll be Bitch of War.
I look forward to this. I mean, we need to figure out a way that this battle actually, I have to say though, Az, he could muster the entire X-Men.
I can muster the entire Justice League.
Yeah, but they have a lot more in terms of their warriors than we do.
Well, I mean, this Justice League
Havoc
can also have the Green Arrow in it. Can also, I got Hal Jordan. I got a Green Lantern as well, which brings a lot to the table.
I mean, I do have 3 6-scale Thanoses.
Yeah.
I mean, all I can say is
a 501st Army as well, which will be led by Ahsoka Tano.
Lynch, if you're falling in, if now that war has been declared, what can we count on for you? What do you got?
I've got.
I got some quarter scales as well.
38 Hot Toys in boxes right now.
Okay, dude, that's like me. That's like me.
Transformers.
It's time to open them up. You got Transformers. I mean, Az has Transformers, but those aren't really 6 scale.
Oh, dude, if they were 6 scale, they'd be big as.
Yeah, that'd be huge if they were 6 scale. Fucking hell.
Randy Poser, 6 scale lover, sent in a super chat and says, exciting times ahead. Ticket booked for Spider-Man tomorrow afternoon in the Exo 6 Judge Q reveal. Macro head with a micro brain. Love it. That's what he said about Worf.
Worf, yeah.
Zachary P says, love you, Az and Rob. Watch your streams often, and Az, get well.
Yeah,
I
feel better.
I'm taking a couple of weeks off after this weekend anyway.
Yeah, remember, this is our last stream for the year. Terra Cannon 876 says, the reason I followed your channels was because it's so refreshing having channels talk about what they love instead of what they hate. Well, I'll tell you what I hate, 12 scale figures. The war has been declared. I mean, I got a few.
I don't hate 12 scale.
No, I don't either. I mean, I got.
Rob's got a few.
I've got a few.
Man. I mean, there's no 6 scale Dawn of the Dead figures. Oops.
Yeah.
I'm gonna have my 12th scale Azrael. I've got my 12 scale Hush Batman.
These are great boxes too. They do a good job.
Those are great figures.
These are great figures. They're great figures. I'm just saying,
Same with Batman Hush.
But it's just not 1/6, It's just not 1/6.
Did anybody get the 1/6 scale Batman Hush figure?
Justin did.
Yeah, he did.
I think Brendan did too. It looks fantastic.
By the way, I just have to give a shout out to young Aiden. This year I got his action figure photography, if I might. I know he wants to send these to you.
Yeah.
Awesome.
Here is a young Aiden. He was 9. Here's some of his work. He framed these and sent them to me. I mean, there's some cool stuff. He does. His photography is great. He has a great eye.
It is awesome.
Yeah, he's got a great eye, and his dad Aiden Wallace and his dad, they're great guys. I was able to meet them this year. When I went up to work in Portland, we all went out to dinner, so it was great to meet him. Oh, Martino Sumoni says, ha 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 ha. We Playmobil will take over the world after the 1/6 and 1/12 have fought to the death.
Well, I mean, we do have 2 Enterprises. I know Martino bought 2 Enterprises for himself.
Yeah, well,
we could have 2 Enterprises against your 1, but no, it would be 2 on 2.
we shall see. We shall see.
Hey, but we've got a 1 in 32 Enterprise D going into construction.
Maybe it should be collection versus the collection, because then just build the Andromeda, Rod.
Dude,
Rod, just
by the
build
way,
the Andromeda,
with
two-wave motion
2
engine.
wave motion guns.
Yeah,
Yeah.
that should finish that.
And my 1/20th scale Strike Valkyrie with the fast packs or the weapons.
Yes.
Yeah. And you know, I've got all kinds of, I mean, in terms of and by the way, that actually someone I'm going to throw out this to somebody. Here's something. We need a gaming manual and rules about the 1/6 versus 1/12 scale wars.
Oh.
We need some like Warhammer-esque rules about this battle. And Man of War 665, Neighbor of the Beast, he's the patent of the 12 scale figures. And by the way, you have to like do some research into if all the 12th scale figures, that means Star Wars black figures, that means Mezco, that means art.
I'll also allow the white figures to fight as well.
Okay, so you've got, if you look at the actual availability, and by the way, third party figures for 6 scale are not off limits. They're part of the battle.
The Black Series is 1 in 12.
Yeah.
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 Yep.
Okay, so I got the Snow Speeder. I've got TIE Fighter.
Yeah, but you can't use those. You have to pick a side. You have to pick a side, Az.
Oh, okay.
You can't
They
cross
still
the
be
streams.
okay.
Dude, I got the fucking Ghostbusters with their proton packs. They can take out gods.
Boom. Yeah. Although the gods don't exactly do much, but don't worry about that.
I'm just saying the battle lines have been drawn. The great 1/6, 1/12 wars will begin. The action figures wars have. Yeah. But by the way, you know, if you have ships, like I got a 3-foot Star Destroyer, that doesn't have a scale. So it counts. The Andromeda, it's 1/350th scale, but I think it counts. Ships.
Technically, you got a big piece of the Millennium Falcon.
Yes, I do.
Oh, yeah.
I've got
Well, I'm going to have
6.
a bat signal coming, a bat computer coming. I have downstairs a 1 in 689 Batmobile, a 1 in 6 Justice Mobile. I do have the Batman Forever 1 in 6 Batmobile on pre-order, as well
Me
as the
too.
1966 1 in 6 Batmobile on pre-order.
Yeah, the 66 Jazz Inc. is fantastic.
Yeah, so I mean, I think that this is actually, this could be what Fully Articulated and Hot Toys will be in 2022, in the sense that we're going to war, and it would be interesting to chart the course of the war over the next year of our show. The casualties suffered, the victories won.
Which will be many.
It
The
could
one
be
in 12.
really wacky, but it could be very fun. And maybe we can
And
get
then whoever
people.
wins gets to melt down the other person's toys.
Dude, and the G.I. Joe classified line is a 12 scale.
Oh,
Shit,
no.
I got tons of them.
I know. It's
You
I
can't-
got shitloads of that.
Dude, you
stuff.
got to pick a side. You got to pick a side, man. You can't just.
Dude, I got like 15, 16 of the classified G.I. Joes. Which,
Every
time I
which
look
does
at 'em.
include both bikes for Baroness and for good guys as well. Forget his name. He's just up there, actually.
I think this actually could be kind of fun. Like if we have to.
I think it will be.
The battles. So on Fully Articulated and maybe on Hot Toys too. I don't want to speak for you as, but I'm declaring war against Neighbor of the Beast. 665.
Maybe I should just referee the war between you two.
What?
He's leaving you hanging, Rob.
Well, I'm only joking. I'm gonna beat the shit out of him. But
Okay,
I mean,
good.
apart from that,
But I like this, and the thing is, I think it could be. Look, if nothing else, we can't just talk about figures. The idea that we have a battle between scales
Yes.
is kind of funny. So Lynch, are you in? What are you gonna
I'm
do?
in.
You're in. Are you gonna pick a
Yeah.
side?
Yeah,
well,
six scale,
it's not.
all day.
Now it's 3-on-1. You know.
Well, no. We're asking because I'm throwing it out to Neighbor of the Beast.
true.
He has to get
Okay,
it.
yeah.
He has to muster his own army of 12th scale supporters.
and Martino said he was
Martino,
in,
no,
right?
Martino's like Fazan in Legends of the Galactic Heroes. There's an obscure anime. He's Fazan. He's a guy he's got the Playmobil planet. And the Playmobil planet has Bond. It has Star Trek now. It has pirate
dude.
ships. It has the A-Team. So if Martino, who's been a enabler, by the way, he's given us there are spies in our midst. If Martino is if he's neutral between the two sides and he's waiting to see, he already
What's left over?
Yeah, Martino's already said the Playmobil world, so Martino's picked a side. He's actually he's Switzerland. He's not even, he's worse. He's waiting to see who
He's
kills us.
Switzerland. He's neutral.
So yeah, so Martino has I like this idea. I like the fact that Martino has the
I wanna
Playmobil army.
Know how it should be structured and what the battle system would be, how would
Yeah.
you write it out, would it be roll of the dice, and how that would play out. It's obviously turn-based.
Well, how cool would that be? That we have to figure out a way. I think we should have this battle being fought out on the show every episode.
Yeah, that would be great.
Stubble McShave. Well, I'll wait till Az comes back. But I think this would actually be kind of fun, like a
To do a
turn-based
season, it's a season. It's like a league.
Yeah. We have to figure out. I totally agree. Wouldn't that be cool? And so we have to figure out, I have to say, in 12th scale, you can get the entire X-Men. You can get Cable. You can get whoever you want, and you can have.
Yeah, they have Bishop. They have everybody.
They have everybody.
Havoc.
And Bishop is a time traveler. So you can't deny that. How do you muster, if you're going to fight the entire X-Men? How are you going to muster up a force that can beat them?
Right.
And
I
then,
got a question for you.
Yes, sir.
So since Epic, you remember when Epic and Marvel were together back in the day?
Come on, man. Look at this.
Right. So do you know who has the Alien Legion license right now? Because could you imagine an Alien Legion cameo in Guardians?
Dude, I have to say, I have. Wait, Az has to come back. I do not know why the Alien Legion isn't an animated series, an adult animated series.
Yeah, like
dude.
the characters in that are so sick. Grimrod's, oh, dude.
All the design, I was looking at I have all my Alien Legion comics. And it's funny, I don't know if they've been collected. They probably have been, right?
Yeah, there are collected edition omnibuses of them. It's just I keep asking you every year for them because they're yours.
Oh, is that you?
Yeah, that's me. Every year.
Dude,
I ask you at least twice a year.
I'll send you my shit. I'll send to you. Send me your address. I'll send them to you. You can have them all. I didn't realize that. I will send them to you. So first of all, Stub McShave says, Rob, when are you getting the RMB figure? And you should set up a Star Wars scene in the Falcon, then have your RMB figure and the George Lucas figure there to shoot scenes from the Star Wars movies. You just need a miniature film camera to complete the display. There is a miniature film camera that we have. It's a little old school. I do have that. So Stubble, I will be happy to do that.
That would be pretty sick.
Martino says, of course he said he's going to take over the world, but I really need to know from Martino, like, how is he gonna try and broker a peace? Like, how is he gonna, if this war breaks out, Martino's Playmobil world or state we need to figure out a way to work him into the gaming system, whether we're gonna have a 20-sided die. I don't know how it's gonna work. Somebody better than me has got to figure it out. Man of War 665 Neighbor of the Beast says, what the fuck are you nerds trying to LARP a street fight? No, totally. Man of War. I'm not trying to LARP a street fight. You were the one that declared war. I am saying in 2022, on our shows, we're going to war with you and your 12th scale buddies.
I'm pretty sure it was you that declared war, Rob.
Did I?
Yeah.
Yeah, you did.
Pretty damn sure it was you that declared war.
Did I do that?
Yeah.
Look, man, I'm just looking for some fun. 2022. Look,
it should be some sort of battle royal. Like,
come on,
it could be like Legos, Playmobil, like 6 scale.
Well, no, I only say this because Man of War 665 is always trying to throw out the 6 scale things and rub it in our face. If it wasn't for his aggression, I mean his open disdain against the 6 scale army that we will muster, I might not have come up with this idea.
Are you nerds trying to LARP a street fight? That's the best line I've heard all year.
It's got some savage comebacks.
That's so good. Oh, shit.
And why not?
Rob was he was making it happen in his own he was thinking of rules. He was deciding who's fighting on what, which ones are we going to send. But Martino, where's he going to come into this? Martino, this Playmobil, this is, we got a wild card on the deck right here.
Hey, man.
But he's got his 1 in 12 Batmobile. You could go against him with your 1 in 6. It would crush it. You would crush it, too.
This is me being back when I was 10 years old.
Victory is ours!
Well, what's going to happen now is you're going to have to figure out your combatants and their powers, and you have to rate them, and you have to find out, like...
what them?
Rate them.
Rex Hutchinson. Rex Hutchinson says, my Lego army is bringing you all down. Sorry.
No, well, you know what? All you have to do is hit...
against my Lego army. Okay.
Well, I'll tell you. I mean, a Lego army can be shattered with just the proper amount of pressure. That's all you have to do.
This is true.
The fact is, you know what? If I take a 6 scale figure and I throw it up in the air and have it land on the ground, for the most part, maybe a hand will pop off or a weapon will come out of the holster. You take a piece of Lego, you throw it in the air and have it land on the ground. Who wins?
Okay, you haven't clearly ever played Warhammer before, because this is not how shit goes down.
I have not.
Throwing each other's fucking toys around, okay? You think this is good? It smashed against the wall. How fucking ain't gonna say now.
Come on, man. I'm just trying to have some fun. I mean, here we are. I am
No
trying to
one-
LARP. I am
no
trying.
one
I
is
am.
throwing
Yes,
my
I am
one
trying to
in
LARP a street fight.
That is so
That's
good.
what we're
Beautiful
doing.
listeners, you ain't throwing around my beautiful boy. Come on.
No, you're right. I wouldn't do that. But I will say this. I mean, he did find an Infinity Stone. How
Well,
does?
I will. I'll say this. I'll say this. Bring any of your 1 in 12s against my 1 in 6.
Dude, that ain't 1 in 6.
That is 1 in
It's
6.
totally 1 in 6, man.
It's not. That's a quarter scale.
Let's see that. Come on, look at that. Bring him down. Show. Look at that. Look at that. Wilson Fisk in his. I mean,
Scale accident.
That is a 1 in 6 kingpin motherfucker.
When I saw him next to Spider-Man, I just went, oh shit, he looks like he's taking his kid trick-or-treating.
Yeah. We're going back to the cartoon, baby. You know?
well,
We're
gentlemen,
keeping it real.
look, now that I know that the great scale wars begun.
Have begun.
The great scale wars have. I expect that Man of War 665 Neighbor of the Beast will be able to muster some great armies.
Well, he better keep his sense of humor because he's going to fucking need it. Bitch.
Oh, boy. I can only imagine Twitter right now. On Fully Articulated, they LARPed a street fight today. An action figure street fight.
Was banned.
As a matter of fact... we could
all-out war against
we could make this a thing. We could make this an internet thing. People will meme this shit, and we will be the epicenter of the 12th scale. The scale wars are coming in 2022.
Oh man. LARP a street fight.
But and the real question is, which toy brands will line up to help fight this war? Who will join our cause? I ask you, will So-So Toys, will Hot Toys, will Sideshow, who will join the 6th scale fight?
As far as I'm aware, you said 1 in 6.
Yeah.
So it doesn't matter who makes them as long as the 1 in 6 scale or 1 in 4 scale,
I think Rob is talking about co-sponsorship.
That's what I'm talking about. I mean, I look, I will freely admit.
Hot Toys, do you want to sponsor me in a fight? I'm going to fuck up some toys.
I do have, here's the thing.
Throw them around till they break.
I've got.
Rob called Justin. He needs to get So-So on the phone.
Oh, if Justin
right
comes
now.
into the fight, it's over. It's over.
Bruh, I do have a 12th scale Hot Toys The Bat from The Dark Knight Rises.
I have a 1 in 6 scale The Bat coming. I have a 1 in 6 scale Batwing from 1989 as well.
Dude,
But I'm just saying, I can
insane.
infiltrate my 12th scale. The Bat can infiltrate Man of War's.
Well, that's what's good about my 1 in
Army.
12s, and you're like, you can't be 1 in 12.
Listen, man, I'm just saying the Bat does have a thermonuclear device that came with it because I got the deluxe edition. So I did buy that. And who's going to see me coming in 12th scale?
Well, if you keep telling people on this channel, everyone.
Well, it's true, but I got zombies too. I got zombies. I can unleash my. I don't think Man of War has my 12th scale zombie figures.
You got zombies. I've got Leon Kennedy's
I've also got the Warriors.
Oh yeah.
I have 12th scale the Warriors.
to come out to play. 12th scale Warriors.
Yeah. Yes, I do. I've got both the Baseball Furies and 2 of the Warriors. I've got Danger Diabolic. I have Alex from Clockwork Orange in 12th scale.
You have a bunch of samurais.
Well, if we're talking 12 scale, I got a shit ton of fucking GI Joes, which will fuck everything.
Well, I'm telling you, these are our intelligence officers that are going to be on the ground infiltrating. They'll never know what hit them. I don't know. We're getting a little weird. I think we're getting off point. I think it's time.
Yeah.
I think it's time. Az isn't feeling well. We got to send him off. I know that I don't know what's happened. All I know is this is going to be very expensive. War is expensive.
Yes.
We're going to need to buy more 12 scale or 6 scale figures to fight the war that's going to break out.
Like that's ever going to be a problem.
I need more Iron Man armor and 6 scale. I didn't get the space. What is that? I really need what is it? The Star Boost. I never got the Hot Toys. I always wanted the hard top. Didn't get it.
You know we're getting every one of those Iron Man armors reissued in diecast. Every one of us coming. It's printing money over in Hong Kong, so it's like Asia loves the Iron Man figure.
Yeah,
So
well, where's that Star Boost in diecast? Bring it out. We need them for the war. The war is coming. I need the war.
Yeah.
We need more diecast Iron Man figures because there are secret weapons.
Coming.
But gentlemen, I think it's time to end this. I gotta say, it ended in a ridiculous fashion, but the fact is, I love the scale wars. The scale wars are coming.
This is the toy Reich.
And there's a new phrase that was coined: LARPing a street fight.
Remember. The 5th of November, the scale wars, plastic, and whatever.
Begun the scale wars have.
Begun the scale wars have. You know what? I'll put my 6 scale Yoda against your 12 scale Yoda any day.
Bitch.
Yeah. Lynch is in.
Rhino the hamster says wallets destroyed.
I will bankrupt myself for this.
By the way, I want to throw this out to anybody watching the stream. For all of you creative people, we need propaganda posters. We need to ask you to pick a side. Like we need. I mean, most of the people here are 6 scale and Neighbor of the Beast. I don't want to be unfair. Neighbor of the Beast needs just as much. Actually, he's going to need a lot more people because we 6 scale collectors will stomp on him. But I want to say, if you guys have artwork to send us, we are going to start 2022 on these shows is going to be spent detailing the scale wars. And you pick a side and you figure out how you're going to make it all work because the battle is coming. And their General Patton, let's call him. Hey, you know what? He could do it. I mean, I don't know. Martino is Mr. You want to go to him and talk about your neutrality and what Playmobil can muster? Fine. They made a pirate ship back in the day.
Now he's declared war on Martino as well. He's just dropping shade everywhere now.
Like, okay,
wow, has he really?
Dropping cluster bombs, you are. That's what you're.
Okay, so here it is. I mean, if by the way, if Lego, they're a separate nation. I don't deal with Lego.
He's just like Legos. Oh, what are they gonna do? They're gonna fall and explode.
Okay, listen, man. I mean, if the toy wars are going to begin the toy wars have. We got Martino, and they're in the neutral nation of wherever Playmobil's from. Lego is they're from the Netherlands. The Netherlands are very liberal. They got a red light district. That's great. If you want to be Legos, that's fine. 6 scales worldwide, baby. 6 scales everywhere. Well, so all
Robert,
of you
I apologize for Robert.
It's not even Midnight Metal. It's not
you
even Midnight
give
Metal.
him an idea and he just turns into a fucking general, raging general, you know? I don't want to say where from. I don't want to offend anyone, but this guy is... I'm gonna turn up next year, and I'm gonna turn up to Robert's house, and he's gonna go, look at this, right? I'm gonna come into a room. There's gonna be 1 in 12 figures in chambers, okay? In chambers, you know what I'm saying? And I'm gonna say, why is the chimney going in summertime? And he's gonna go,
wow. Okay. Listen.
dude, you're Jewish. You can take it.
Look, the scale wars have begun. I think actually that's kind of a funny. Look, this is a great idea. We're gonna see it through. We're gonna have the scale wars. We're gonna bring every toy company into it. We're gonna have third-party figures. They're like partisans that are financing. Like, I don't know how many third-party 12 scale figures are. We really have to have whoever gets to Jost first, whoever gets a Jazz Inc. first. I mean, I think they're gonna support the 6 scale cause. You know?
I think if Jost had seen this, he'd be like, I ain't talking to those people ever in my life.
By the way, Stubble McShave says Freddie Mercury will gouge their eyes out with peen. Yes, I have my 12th scale Freddie Mercury full-on erect peen. I've got him ready to go.
Just scale.
There you go. I mean, that's yes.
Freddie Mercury would charm them. He'd just be charming them with song.
Well, look, this is another front on the battle. I mean, right over here, I've got Jimi Hendrix, I got Freddie Mercury, I got John Lennon. They can sing the 12 scale figures into submission. Just saying.
All you need is David Hasselhoff and the Berlin Wall, and you're complete.
It's true. Well, boy, by the way, I think the chat likes this. Darth Maul says, this will be a very diverse war.
Send in the gays! Go! The gays are in!
By the way, I just want to choose. I'm choosing the leader, the leader of this war, if I might.
Ooh.
Who's declaring the man I say runs our side, the 6 scale side.
Did you see what Luminous Brilliance said?
I am so sorry, everyone.
Every Jean Grey 12 scale, and Jean Grey is only 12 scale, X-Men could take on the battleship Yamato.
Yeah, let's find out. Maximus, I nominate Maximus Decimus Meridius to lead the 6 scale troops. You know, leader of the Felix Legions. Well. I've also got. Anyway, you know what? You want to make that argument? Fine. You want to throw Jean Grey against everyone?
Wow,
fine. I give you the Scarlet Witch. I will put Scarlet Witch up against Jean Grey any day of the week. I give you House of M. So there you go. Darren Hoyt's like the army of Freddie Mercury's. Well, that will seduce Jean Grey. He'll drop the D and she won't know what to say. Anyway, obviously this is going to get a little wacky. I've also got multiple Toshiro Mifunes. Just saying, I've got Alfrex, I got Yojimbo, I've got the 7 Samurai. Just saying.
By the time you pick all your figures, it will be time to go home, Rob. Just like when you were a kid.
That's the point. I don't know how this came about, but
but it took over your mind immediately.
Dude, I got to tell you, you know, this is why I don't think I've had so much fun thinking about my figures. I'm going to look at everything. I have to
different way. How
true.
violent is this figure going to be?
Yeah, how powerful. Well, Listen, gentlemen, I think it's time to end this very funny stream. And apparently we are LARPing a street fight against plastic figures, which is, but could be fun. I mean, ultimately, I think we can get the entire, dude, this could be an internet sweeping, a worldwide event.
Toy Wars.
You know, you know, and it really comes down to, we'll make it, we'll do all kinds of things. We'll fight virtue signaling.
You're gone. You're lost. You've lost forever.
LARPers worldwide are pissed.
What's that film? You're fucking in the Third Dream and Inception, and you're jumping out the fucking window. That's where you are right now, Rob. You're jumping out the window.
Come on, but come on.
What fucking dream do you now? This is all a fucking dream now.
Come on, you can't deny this could be fun.
You've spun the top. You've left the top in the fucking dream now.
This could be fun. Could be
It's a
fun.
lot of fun.
A lot of fun.
I don't know why. I don't know why this came into my mind. Maybe it's, I'm in an imagination kind of mood. All I know is that within this conversation, Playmobil is their own army or their own universe. Martino is seen to that.
Lego is in Denmark.
Lego is in Denmark. Did I say the Netherlands? I think I said the Netherlands.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's in Denmark.
Denmark.
So they've got Copenhagen. They've also got Hamlet's Castle, so they could make that their base of operations, which could be interesting.
Fucking ass is like,
You can't get a 1 in fucking 12 Hamlet's fucking castle.
I'm saying the 1 in 12 scale army could be based out of the real Hamlet's Castle, which
They're
is
not gonna
in.
go and take a fucking army of toys, Rob, to Hamlet's castle in fucking Denmark.
I think your imagination is not as expansive as you.
Your house, please. Come on in. Smash up the crockery.
Look. You know what? Severin the 13th says the answer is always yes.
Okay, whatever.
Whatever.
Oh my God. Len H says 6th scale final form of Shin Godzilla. Problem is, look, that doesn't count because there is no 6th scale Godzilla.
Because that would be about 20.
Yeah, that would be cheating. You can't.
That would be
you can't.
just a bust.
Yeah, you can't do that. If something doesn't exist in 6th scale or 12th scale, you can't conjure it up. It has to be a real toy that you can show pictures of.
Like fucking Hamlet's castle.
But that's a real place.
It's not in fucking 6th or 12th scale.
But you can bring your figures there.
Oh my god. Now my nose is going.
It's true. And by the way, you know what? I just thought about something. There's a lot of people that they make Lego stuff that's not official, but they make Star Destroyers because we didn't Lego and Playmobil scale doesn't matter.
Look,
Right.
Rob, if you wake up tonight and there's a fucking Apache Indian standing over you with a pillow, it's your own fault. Okay? It's your own fault. But do be aware they will escape after they've killed you.
And on that, Manowar.
His mind is destroyed.
I'm willing to declare victory already. Yes.
Manowar 665 Neighbor of the Beast says his mind is destroyed. I declare
It's
immediate
broken.
victory.
It's broken.
I think the imagination on display here it speaks for itself. I think that this could be an actual fun thing to do over the course of next year.
I think it'll be fun. Yeah, for sure.
It'll be funny. Anyway, on that note, boys and girls, I guess this is the last fully articulated of 2021. Do you have, first of all, Lynch, you've been a great supporter of our channels. Do you have final thoughts since you've been here while war has been declared and we've inadvertently drawn you into the conflict? Do you have anything to say about any of this?
Yeah, I'm LARPing a Street Fight t-shirt is waiting to happen.
Yeah. Hot Toys LARPing Street Fight. A fully articulated production.
As long as I get full rights and you guys sign off.
Full rights. Hot Toys.
Bring it
Hot
to
Toys.
Netflix.
LARPing Street Fights. A fully articulated.
Yeah, it's got to be.
Production.
It's got to be.
There you go.
Hot Toys presents LARPing Street Fights. The scale wars have begun, dude. You know what? We got to do. As a matter of fact, I'm just
I'll
going
do
to
all the graphics.
Oh, will you really?
Yeah, I need a,
Yeah.
I need a
Dude, you have
graphic
to do.
designer.
I need the scale wars have begun.
Yeah.
Hot Toys and fully articulated. we're gonna stomp on the 12th scale figures, some kind of shit. I leave it up to you.
Hotly articulated.
Some Shep Farley propaganda posters.
Yeah, that's what I need. I need those. And
Yeah.
since no one's gonna have anything to do over the holidays, so if we can get those
we
out,
need you.
yeah, we need you.
Or donate your hot
We need
toys
your
at
toys.
Rob's address.
Yeah,
We need your toys.
Anybody wants to donate your hot toys, just send your 6-scale
Yeah.
figures our way, and they'll be in the war.
Or any accessories. Accessories will be fine. We can
Yes.
build. We can build. We can build them up.
and chairs. I need chairs. If you
Rob,
could send me,
this is not the time for fucking chairs.
I need places for my generals to sit.
Stop getting distracted
plan.
with fucking chairs all the time.
Yeah.
Fully warticulated. Yes, and Fearter says fully warticulated.
Fully articulated. Yeah.
Oh boy, how old am I?
Not old enough.
Not old enough.
Not
Clearly.
old enough for this.
Boy, you know what? I can't wait. I can't wait to turn the Robservatory into the Rob War Room. It's gonna be great.
It's going to be done in 5 minutes when this ends. There's going to be a light in the middle of the room beaming down on the table. There's going to be pop toy pieces being moved everywhere.
Oh man, I'm telling you, I'm
That's
looking.
I've already taken South America.
I'm mustering the troops. I'm gonna get. I've got like 30 sideshow Star Wars figures I've never opened. I'm gonna open them all. I'm getting ready. The battle must begin.
The bridge of the Yamato. is
Oh
being
man,
built.
I've got my 1/350 scale Yamato. I mean, if you're gonna bring in heavy artillery, it should not. The scale doesn't matter. So if you got models or planes or rockets or whatever, that's part of that. All that matters is the size of your soldiers.
I got
As
my-
he's
yeah.
off the rails.
He's ages ago. Ages ago, he was gone. Now we've
Okay,
just
so that
simply
means
got
all
to,
the vehicles are in.
Yeah, but the thing is, if you want to use character,
I
if
got
you
the
want,
Justice Mobile, so I've got all the.
see, that's the thing. You have to, if you're going to use
yeah.
vehicles, you have to be able to put your. This is a rule. If you have vehicles, you have to be able to put your characters in the vehicles. So the vehicles that characters are going to be inside of.
Dude, it's
So
20.
yeah, they have to be either 6 scale or 12
You
scale.
mean I can't duct tape some Yamato models on
No.
the forearms of my.
No, but you can use if ships are much larger in scale. Like for instance, if you're a 12th scale, like I have a 3-foot Star Destroyer model, but that could be used on both. That could both sides could use that. If you have a Randy Cooper Star Destroyer, you could bring that. You know,
Ladies. So good.
Ladies.
I don't know what's gonna happen. We're gonna LARP a street fight. Scale wars. The scale wars have begun.
We're gonna LARP a street fight.
I'm gonna start a
Scale
GoFundMe for Robert's mental health.
Come on, man. This is gonna be fun. It'll be fun.
No, Robert, you've had the most fun you've probably had in 15 years tonight. and it's all been up here. They don't call you the imagination connoisseur for nothing. Tonight, you just earned your stripe.
Oh boy.
You brought fucking Hamlet's castle into a fucking toy fight.
But that's only where the Lego can go. You never know. I don't know. It's in Denmark.
I've got a Lego castle right there, ready to be open.
Oh, really? Well, yeah, they can use that. That's fair. That's
It's a 1 in 3, so it can be created into 3 different designs.
Gunner says it's like the Anchorman fight, but in 1/12 scale.
And with just as many crazy people.
Gentlemen, I think it's time to call it before I embarrass myself further. I don't think this is embarrassing. I actually think that
Paris, you've just created a whole fucking war.
it's a listen. Rhino the Hamster says Star Trek Discovery has pushed Rob to the limits, clearly. By the way, let me just tell you that any scale war, anything we come up with in 2022 will be better plotted and more entertaining and more representative than anything Star Trek Discovery has ever done in 4 seasons. I'm just saying. And we don't even have real actors. We just have plastic figures that don't emote. So.
Sounds kind of familiar.
Sounds a bit like Discovery. They got plastic characters that don't emote as well. Apart from crying. That's the only fucking emote they can do.
Every episode there's crying at the end.
Fucking girls' toys. You just squeeze the belly and they just went. That's Discovery.
Well, gentlemen, I'm going to call this stream. What we call it, that goes into history. But I'm going to say I want to thank my moderators. Joshua Levesque is here. Let's see who else is. Lord Toth is here. Thank you, Lord Toth. I don't know who else is here. I'm looking. Justin Toner probably here. I don't know. Louise X Sparrow, maybe. I want to thank my moderators for doing a great job. I want to thank everyone who generously supports this channel via Super Chats and tips. I want to thank Martino Sumoni, who has joined this war but has decided to be neutral with his Playmobil army. I look forward to see what he musters, and he must remember that he has given Az and I the Enterprise, the A-Team van, and the DB5, which I think is fair to use at least against him as far as spying and subterfuge goes. So, sorry, Martino, in your generosity, you have given your side a significant disadvantage. I want to thank all of you who will participate in the Scale Wars. Man O' War 665, Neighbor of the Beast, you have been called out. Your side is going down. I look forward to seeing what you can muster. I know you have more troops ultimately, but we're bigger than you. And we're stronger than you. And you're going to go down. I want to thank my beautiful cohort, partner in crime, apparently now general in the Scale Wars.
Apparently now general.
I think I might be fucking trying for war crimes.
No.
I hang around for too long.
I love the fact that Yorkshire is going to be ground zero in the UK for the Scale Wars to come. And I want to thank my friend. Oh, wait, what? What? Oh man, what happened? Some kind of snafu? What just occurred? My God, where are you, boys? Am I even online anymore? Well, fuck. I don't know what happened. Cut off. Anyway, I'm gonna end the stream. I want to thank Lynch Designs or Lynch Design. What a great man he is. Thanks for all the support, sir. Thank you. As Kauftron sends in a last-minute super chat. Lego can rebuild themselves price-wise. Every 6 scale will be challenged by at least 21/12 and 3 3/4. Hey, look, man. You know what? If you want to bring 3 3/4 into it, far be it for me to stop someone from going to war. But I will just say that's all up to you. I want to thank you, all of you, for a great year from Fully Articulated and everyone at the Burnettwork. Thanks for people who support the channel via Super Chat and tips. And remember, every single person you meet has a story to tell that you have yet to hear. And apparently, we will be singing Klingon operas about the great scale wars that will be fought in 2022. Whether you've been naughty or nice, I hope you have a great holiday season. And I'll still be here broadcasting, doing some things. But gather your figures together because we're going to need all the help we can get. Which side are you on? That's what you have to ask yourself in 2022.